But if you do have a bounty on your head, you know of it. So I can tell you out the gate. Cognac, Zatara, Ezelrib, Inca, Rita. I think the 5 of you are the only ones who actually have bounties because all of you have taken the pirate background and are related to a pirate directly.
Guilty by association.
By the way, I checked out the file. Everything is actually really, really good. Everything's really smooth and clear. Even I'm not super loud this time. And it said that it used somewhat amount of megabytes, but we should be good to go.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, all right. I will begin our session summary. With the wind at their rear, the boat sailed to its next destination. The captain advised them to go get some rest, to get to know the crew, which many of them did. While the captain guided them out to sea, Boworth, Zatara dragged the 20 or so bodies out of the hold and threw them into the sea. While they did that, Sinky searched above and below deck for bullets and found them in the arms rack. But before he could take one, he was stopped by Boworth, who warned him to keep his hands off the weapons. He'd overlook it this time, but if Sinky wanted arms, he'd have to go get the captain to approve. When he did, he returned and talked to Kajori. Ez spent his time being a dirty little thief. He searched a crate that held Heidi Axebeard's spell components, and judging that no one was looking, stole the pearl, the arcane glove, and the find familiar components. Using the pearl, he learned identify and identified the sword Zatara had claimed from the corpse. What was that, Nate?
Yeah, what do you want?
I think he's ordering food.
Okay.
McChicken!
Finding that it was a sword of vengeance, he advised that Zatara not ever draw it if there wasn't any danger. Zatara agreed and admitted that he liked the weapon anyways. Cognac asked the captain of the ship's heading and how long she could expect them to be at sea. She replied that they were headed towards the island of Palma Siesta to drop off the refugees. Afterwards, what the party did was up to them, but they'd be welcome back aboard Three Earring's ship if they would like, because they'd proven themselves useful in the fight with the Shark Feather tribe. Inca and Rita perched in the crow's nest, in the mainmast crow's nest, and talked about the ship and the crew. Rita revealed that she stole the dead man's bag and the contents of it to her sister. Inside was a sheaf of papers written in Dwarvish, some food rations, and a whip. Inca was tickled pink by the revelation that her sister had committed a crime. They schemed together to find out what these papers were for and who could decipher them. They settled on Sinky, who revealed to them that they were receipts of sale from the Rock Island Trading Company's auction house for the sale of one Umari Smalls for 150 GP. Sinky was disgusted and tore the papers up.
Told you.
You were right. I was wrong.
Sinky spent time with a half-orc Kijori, offering to enhance his blunderbuss. The orc accepted, and the two practiced shooting fish in the world's largest barrel, the ocean. They bonded over their mutual love of firearms and even exchanged some tips on how better to use them. Though they had plenty of ammo, Kijori still advised they retire before they had exhausted his ammo supplies. Umari, rocked by the last few hours' events, sat at the edge of the boat and had an existential crisis. Who was he now that he was free? What was freedom? Who could he ask to teach him about freedom and being his own man? As Boworth and Three Earrings traded places, they grabbed each other and issued one another a headbutt as a greeting. The answer struck him like a bolt of lightning from a blue sky. Three Earrings was a captain, a natural-born leader, and obviously well-connected. And a woman of letters. This had to be it. After meeting her in her stateroom, which doubled as their navigator's chambers, Umari asked her to teach him the little gestures between people he had never learned as a slave, from handshakes to headbutts. He agreed to join. He agreed to join Cognac's crew under one stipulation: gold, and only gold, would be the prize he waived. In exchange, he'd be his own man with an equal share in the treasures, and Cognac would cover for him through any social interactions he couldn't fathom, or any trouble he might get into. Cognac couldn't agree faster.
Told you.
Then Umari headbutted him. Returning to the captain, he finished his lessons, or he would have had she not grown frustrated with him and kicked him out into the night. Early in the morning, long before the sun had begun to rise, a crash hit the ship, followed by the sound of clawing into the sides of it. With a start, Umari, Inca, Rita, Zatara, Ezelrib, Cognac, and Sinki rose, awoken by the thrum of Cognac's weapon of warning. Rushing onto the main deck, they found two were-sharks dredging themselves out of the sea. Instantly hostile, the were-sharks faced out against the awoken party with fervor, but were no match for their combined friendship, and a gun Sinki forced Kijari to surrender to him.
Once the blood was... one.
You didn't kill him with that one, but you did shoot him with it.
Yeah, I tried.
He did kill a shark with a gun.
He did, but not with Kijori's gun.
Oh no. Okay.
Once the blood was let and the combat had ceased, Three Earrings leapt back to the helm, frantically spinning the wheel to realign them with the proper course. The rest of the party had salvaged what they could from the bodies and took 20 silver pieces and 55 copper pieces from the tattered remains of the people inside of the stomachs of the were-sharks. And Cognac took 9 teeth for his own personal uses. What those uses are, I have no clue.
Don't worry about it.
Once Umari arrived to the map, Three Earrings offered the adventurers input on their destination between the two nearest towns, Chintamers and Palma Siesta. Considering how off-course they had gotten, it was a toss-up for her. After a short conference, the 9 had decided that the larger city of Chintamer was better bet. Cognac relayed this to her and was the last of the party members to talk to Three Earrings as dawn broke. So, that's where we're going to be picking up tonight's session. Dawn is just beginning to break, and you guys are still huddled around Captain Three Earrings as the other passengers and a couple of the people from below deck come marching up topside. And among them is Kijori, who's looking a little he's looking a little under the weather. He's looking a little green. Greener than usual. Not so much avocado now, more Kermit in the face.
More like orc flesh, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Three Earrings turns to Cognac.
He was the guy with the blunderbuss, right?
Yes, he was. He was the one you were practicing your blunderbuss with, and you tried to get him to come up top to shoot at these were-sharks, but he was like having none of it. I do believe you even called him a coward.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm a dwarf. I'm not scared of death. I'm just scared of water.
I mean, you know,
water is death.
Yeah, it doesn't. Shut up.
It's a specific kind of death he's afraid of. You know,
phobias don't have to make sense.
So as Three Earrings, as these people were filing up, Three Earrings turns back to Cognac and says, "Well, since we have decided our heading, if you don't mind, taking the map from Umari, how about you be my navigator for the morning?"
Oh, how fun. And I hold out my hand towards Omari.
Good choice. He had long nap. He should be well rested.
I certainly hope so.
Cognac, cold nuts. You can learn something here. Pay close attention.
Cold nuts.
I called you that last session.
Cold nuts?
I called him that last session when he didn't swing.
I don't recall that.
I called you
Blackout memories.
Did that happen when I went to go grab a snack?
No. It was just after the fight, and I dumped the body of the shark over. And I was like, "What? You weren't afraid? You were too afraid to hit him there, cold nuts?"
That may have been when I was grabbing a snack. I didn't hear anything.
I'll voice clip it. I'll find it.
like basically right after I took my second swing, I just like kind of fucked off and grabbed me a snack. So I don't know what happened
Yep,
immediately afterwards.
That's probably what happened. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just calling you the same
All
name.
right.
You're my captain, sorta, but you're cold nuts
Cold
to me.
nuts.
Captain Cognac, I think that's gonna stick.
Oh God, I hope not. It's
Captain
It is
Cold
Captain.
Nuts.
And
What did he say,
and
Captain Cognac?
even Three Rings looks at you and goes, Captain Cognac Cold Nuts the Barbarian. It does have quite the ring to it, you know.
Barbarian
Wait.
Cold Nuts.
He's got that first name? I thought Cold Nuts
Oh.
came first.
I opened my visor. I was like, "Who's called Cognacs?"
No, his name is Cold Nuts.
Just that
You know,
1,000-yard
breezy
stare.
balls.
Anyways,
yeah.
your janitor sucks. Why does he have a gun?
I guess I'm just gonna push the map into Cognac.
And Three Rings finally turns to you, Sinky, and she goes, "Is that Kijori's blunderbuss? Matter of fact, why wasn't Kijori up here fighting with us?
That's what I just said.
Boworth would have protected the passengers with Heidi, but where was Kijori?
He was holding it, and he wouldn't move, so I took it and tried to use it, and then I fell down your stairs because I used it.
Well, you're not gonna sue us because you weren't licensed to operate it.
I'm fine with that.
But considering his blatant cowardice, I knew Kijori was a deserter, but I didn't know he was a coward too. For the time being, I will permit you to hang on to his weapon, considering he won't be using it for productive purposes.
Yes.
Beyond that, just try not to injure anybody with it.
I won't. Am I allowed the ammunition though? I think we used a couple, but I need. This one doesn't reload by itself.
If there is any munition in our stores and you need it to defend the ship, feel free to get some.
Okay.
You could have him sign a waiver of liability.
Hi, Capitana.
Three Rings isn't a contracty person. Unfortunately, she's not Kite.
And even if I wrote it in Dwarvish, so you wouldn't know what the fuck it said.
Yeah.
Listen.
So Sinky is gonna go down below deck and check. Where's Sinky? Sinky slowly makes his way down below deck and checks out the weapon rack.
Oh yeah, there's
What do we have?
Okay, so you actually find that even accounting for the shot that you guys used, there is 30 charges worth of shot for the blunderbuss down here.
Plus 30 plus. That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
overly a lot.
A pretty good amount.
While Sinky's doing that, what is Umari or Inca or somebody else doing?
So I'm actually kind of going up to the captain. So I've been kind of avoiding the situation, but you realize we're getting closer and closer to possibly getting caught. We kind of left this place before. I forget why we're going back.
Unfortunately, our last destination kind of does not exist anymore. So perhaps we can find a new boat on a really, really bad island for us.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be top priority. Is find a new boat, not get caught doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I just wander away, like kind of like distraught with like trying to crunch the numbers of how I'm gonna pull off this plan.
Cognac is the broad strokes, you're the brains.
You got to make my horrible ideas somehow work.
What is my weight at? So I'll see how much I can carry.
So, what time of day is it? Is it just
It is dawn.
just
It is
breaking
just
dawn?
breaking dawn.
5, 6 in the morning?
Butt
Yeah.
crack of morning.
Dawn will come.
It is absolutely not awake yet. 100% not awake.
You were awake for the fight. That was at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, she rolled back over.
Off the bed immediately. Like,
Nobody died.
Do
She
you like? Do you,
like,
how do they sleep? Are they like perched or like on their feet and just sleep standing up, or?
I think I'm going to go with Sinky because I think I have a little bit of investigating to do with him.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
So you go with Sinky
Mhm.
down below deck.
As I'm like going through fucking ammunition.
Yeah, just
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Put the kids to sleep.
Hey.
how they doing?
Where are they going?
That's someone else's kids now.
Oh, chills.
My kid.
Chillins for days.
Curiosity,
Hey.
what's my character in there?
Hey,
Yours
Fishbowl.
is...
Right here, yellow.
Fishbowl.
Okay, looks about right.
I keep one of these because I don't understand. I didn't think that.
Sinky.
Pizza! What is that?
Sinky, I need to ask you some things.
All right, and I'm starting to put like charges in, like at least 10 charges in the
Folds underneath your helmet.
Yeah.
You asked me earlier about the runes. May I ask your help when it comes time to develop and socket these runes?
What?
Kelly,
You
they
mean,
go like into things.
So
Really?
he's asking basically for you to
help with the
help him
forger.
create the runes he's going to use on his weapon. I'm assuming because he intends to go Rune Knight Fighter.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
So
yes, I can.
what he's asking
definitely-
you to do is teach him how to write Dwarfish.
I know how to write Dwarvish. What I need you to do is help me smith them. Smith them into it. Like I want to do it as like a collaboration because you have tools and proficiencies and you questioned me about it. So I'm bringing it back up.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. If you know what you have to do, and I mean, I can do that. But for practice, we could do it. Yeah, no problem.
It'd be big help.
Very big help.
Yeah. What your full name? What Umari should call you?
My name's Sinky. Playing rock boots.
Zinky. And I grab him by the shoulders. Like I'm so much bigger than you. I grab you by the shoulders. And I know you're in like this helmet suit, but I'm gonna do the very, very light headbutt. But it's like into like I know you have that glass shield with probably the 4 bars, and it's just like this orc.
It's like a circle.
Yeah, the orc's just like his head's just on the thing, and that's all you see breathing onto it.
Less of a headbutt and more of a nuzzle.
You be Bruden. It mean
What?
friend or family to culture I come from.
Cool. That's close to mine. Don't touch this again.
So rules made. Okay. More. Who can touch it? Who allowed?
Me. No, me.
And who? Who else?
Me.
Just you?
Look, I am very scared of stuff, and it's mostly everything that's not out, everything that's outside the boat. And this keeps me safe.
Sharks.
If you
You
break
scared
this,
the sharks?
I-
They were outside boat.
no, that was fun. It doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense.
What you trying to say? We go fight
Yes.
this. We go fight what you have problem with.
We fight what comes out of the water, and then
Right. You
I feel
afraid
happy.
of things in water.
no, I'm just afraid of water.
Mari thinks for a quick second. Just trying to calculate.
Like math meme,
Yeah.
but it's orc math.
Hmm. You got problems. Trauma, deep problem. Okay, we friends. That's okay. Water not so bad. You
My
probably
friendship.
you probably stink. You probably need bath. That have water.
No, I'm fine here.
Okay. That's fine. I not touch that. That's fine. You help me
Yes,
later.
we're fine.
Yeah. You help me now, Sinky. There will be a time. There will be a time, I promise. You will be happy you did. Because you will not have to be there for it to affect you.
I get that. Do you need help with something now, or?
So while you guys are bonding below deck over
Thank you, Caleb.
Thinky's horrible trauma with the water and your complete inability to understand that,
Yeah.
what are Inca and Rita doing?
I'm absolutely sleeping. I'm not awake. I'm not awake to this world. I'm just sleeping.
I'm so sorry. My toddler is yelling at me for some reason.
Because he's a toddler.
Anyway.
So kind of what's
Honestly-
going on is Three Earrings and Cognac are heading ship. Cognac's acting as navigator for Three Earrings. Umari and Sinky went below deck. Your sister's napping. Seems in character. And yeah, the peasants are coming around ship to do chores.
Alright, cool. I guess I'll go and meet new people. Who do I see from my bird's eye view?
So from your bird's eye view, you can see Forge Binder, Medlin, Zatara. Boworth is going around and helping clean the deck of the ship. He is the bosun and first mate. There's a young half elf, Cordon Blau, and his grandmother, Therese. And they're also helping scrub the blood off the deck. And Kijori's kind of just wandering around, trying to look busy.
Okay. I guess I'll go and talk with Medallion.
Okay. So you hop to the mid-mast and talk with Midland.
I'm sorry, I did not get your name before.
Like put me on the spot. Ah. Hi. My name's Medallion. God dang it. I'm a very embarrassed owl right now, so I just turn around and kind of like hide in the corners. Oh. Why is this so hard?
Corner.
Okay. Awkward. I guess I'll get back to him later. I think he might be hiding something. Well, might as well go and check out the rest of the crew. Who's the next closest to me?
The next closest would be Zatara or Forgebinder.
Or Borth.
Zatara is...
Steven. He is a storm cleric.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and say hi. Why is he a fit?
Because he's a Simic hybrid.
Gotcha.
But basically...
Sorry.
but basically, he's like a horrifying fishman creature thing that got made by magic and possibly torture.
Oh, damn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go up to him. It's like, I've never seen someone like you before.
Hashtag trauma.
Steven!
Oh, that's me.
That's
I'm sorry.
that's the bonding. That's the bonding part of D&D. Shared
Sorry,
trauma.
I thought you was talking to the fishbowl guy.
You are the fishbowl.
Shut up.
I am the fishbowl.
Oh my god, all the nicknames are sticking.
Oh, well, this is what happens when humans decide to splice and dice an elf.
Ah, you were originally an elf.
Yes, originally. But now I'm a sexy, sexy monster.
Well, at least you're proud.
Flaunt
Tried to
what you
hold it
got.
back, it only got bigger.
He's really trying to wean off of nicknames.
At least you're proud.
Have to be. Give me walking with my head low all the time.
Yeah, I know a lot
Now.
of people who would do that.
What we're gonna do about this when we get to port?
And what do you refer to when you say this?
This face. We need to hide it.
No. Usually when I walk into a city with a bounty on my head, I just get my way.
Hey, Captain Amazing, what are we gonna do?
Still thinking about it.
Nothing. Just do nothing.
Hey, by any chance, is your crew recruiting?
Always recruiting, friend.
Do you have a crew?
I'm in need of a new captain.
Hey!
Well, you're looking at her. If you ever need any. Although, currently someone blew up my ship. So, I'm gonna have to steal a new one eventually.
That
You mean
was not
borrow? We call it borrow without returning.
By the hug. By the hug.
Three shouts down. That's exactly what stealing is.
But we're doing it for good nature, good stuff.
I'm not gonna steal yours.
Yeah, that's exactly what stealing is.
It's a fun little game. Between us and people who get too overwhelmed with the fact that I won.
What's easy? Easy? What's my little friend?
Yeah, hold on, right there. And you just see me walking back from where I was coming from, heading to my little roost kind of area. Crunching some numbers here. Zatara, please help relieve some anxiety. I'm going crazy. How can I help you?
Did not know where you were.
Oh,
Well,
I'm really a
I guess I'll leave you two to it then.
No, you can stay.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna be here looking at Easy and how he stands in this boat, how he's wobbling side to side. It's hilarious. Even though he could fly, he doesn't much.
Wow, just immediately called out. Like,
You know,
no
I'm
chance.
working on that. I mean, I've gotten a little
The point is to
small
look
stature.
at the point is to look at the horizon.
Right. She's got a very upbeat attitude. Yeah. So Zatara, we need to find a boat. And I try and say that as quietly as like to his ear as possible, kind of almost like climbing him, like as if a macaw climbs a cage to the top of it to get to his ear and kind of whisper it.
And I just look at her while he's climbing up, and I'm just like,
We need to find a new boat, or we're going to get caught if we don't get careful.
I know. Like, you don't see my lips moving. I know. For we can't talk
Anyone else here
about-
has a bounty on their head?
Hey, do you have a bounty on your head too? You just
I'm
have
still
to.
arguing. I'm still doing a stupid argument with the halfling.
I'm not arguing.
It's Rita, right? Rita?
No, Inca.
Inca.
Inca, okay. Inca, you also have a bounty in your head?
What?
I think she said she has a bounty in her
Leslie,
head.
baby, that's you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is it-
Yes, I do, and proud of it.
So, how do you not get caught?
I don't understand your question. Don't you just punch people in the face? Or
Yes.
And
why would you do that?
you almost commence to see like a mental breakdown, like mentally, like just still bird frozen in time, just like
Easy.
EXE not working.
Easy just goes limp on my shoulder. Easy? Easy?
Sorry, I was lost in my own little world. I'm gonna go. I'll be back, and then I just walk over to my little roost and once again try and figure this out without killing myself with anxiety.
Rita, you broke my owl.
He seems to hold a lot of baggage within him.
Yeah, for a small guy, he has the world on his shoulder. I don't know why. He could fly away.
He carries the hopes and dreams of our crew.
It's a whole new world.
Upon him.
I wish I would have gotten spliced and diced with feathers. Like I
And
did.
Boworth, this time, Boworth kind of sighs knowingly and nods and goes, the weight of being the caster of the group.
I wouldn't really know what that is, but I know it's a lot of responsibility watching out for others. But back to the whole bounty thing, I wouldn't worry about it. The bigger the bounty, the better the pirate, right?
I suppose, but that also means
my eyes just went really squinty looking at her. Yeah. I haven't seen my bounty last time. I wonder if he went up.
Me too. I hope mine went up.
And I scream out loud, "Easy, our bounty might have gone up. We're more wanted." Poor bird. I think we broke our easy. We broke easy.
yes.
That's right. Be proud.
How long is it before we get to the island or where we're going?
Counting today, another 2 days.
Yeah, he said 3
Sure.
days. Yeah.
2 days.
I feel like we should have a sparring match between us, fellas.
Another 2 days with these maniacs.
How about no?
Captain.
That sounds like a perfect time to listen to the Muppet Treasure Island theme song.
Which one? Cabin Fever? That song?
I was gonna do Shiver My Timbers, but
Yes.
Guess I will go fishing.
I mean, Cabin Fever is good too. Yeah, that's not
Cabin
bad.
Fever.
Okay, so after a few hours go by, you guys are
Sing us a song, Rita. Yay! You're a bar.
He's asleep.
and her song goes
When you need her the most, she falls asleep.
best bar.
5 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely.
Well, when I need her the most, she's there for me. That's why I let her do what she wants.
Give it another minute. I just gotta let the dog out, apparently. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, we got a microphone stand.
All right, so after a few hours, Phil McCracken and Heidi Axbeer come walking around, and they're gonna be passing out some rations to everybody. And neither Phil nor Heidi are the best cooks. And by cooks I mean it's pretty much salted meat and dried fruit, and like some bread, and like a little box. But she comes around and hands some to Umari and Sinky first because they're the closest, and goes, "Aye, here you go, lads. Wellerman coming through. Give you your daily rations. Try to take it easy. I understand there was a fight on deck just a few hours ago."
Oh, hey, yeah. I shot that shark thing in the face. Of course, it's all just like in muffled, like, yeah,
To your surprise, Heidi fucking understands you through all of it. She's just nodding along, going, "Aye. Well, that's a fucking shame, isn't it?
Aww.
Well, you enjoy your food, lad. You enjoy your food, and if you need anything else, like a mug of grog, you just go into the kitchen and mind my things. Don't take any of my cook's tools. I'll have to stop you.
No,
But you're welcome.
This tastes fine, and I cork it and I eat it, and it's.
Are we all having dinner?
Breakfast.
We got grog. We got oatmeal or rum. I don't know. I think rum would make more sense.
So
rum and
oats. What did we get for the morning?
You guys got some jerkies, some dried fruits, and a small loaf of bread. It's like basic ship rations. It's nothing fancy.
Who did we get it from?
Heidi Axbeard. She's coming around with Phil McCracken and giving out food to anybody who's awake. So she comes up and gives Kijori and Gertrude their rations. Rita's asleep in the main mast, crow's nest. So Heidi kind of just like boxes it up, and then she snaps her fingers, and a little bird appears and just flies it up and drops it on you. And it flies back down.
That's the service I'm looking for.
Because Heidi's too goddamn lazy to climb up there. Then they give Corden and Faris their food, and come over to the rest of you and start handing out food. And she's like, "Aye, Wellerman here. Wellerman, is there anything anybody else needs here? Anything? Anybody? No?
Who this for?
You're
for you,
weren't you?
lad. For you, lad. It's food for you."
Am I down there too?
Why you give this to me? I'm
the Wellerman.
You can eat.
I'm the Wellerman. I go around and I give people food and well, like booze if we're needing it, and just
Can we
make
get
sure
some
everybody's
bread and
spirits are high.
Omar, did your captain feed you, your boss?
The
Old masters would feed Umari only when told he can eat.
Listen,
Well, you can eat. We've got a whole hold full of food. Yeah.
Anytime you want now.
Aye. So the rat bastard wouldn't feed you? Well, that's just plain criminal.
Not that Umari not eat, just Umari eat what boss not eat.
She pulls out another ration and just like forces it in your hands and is like, "Well, you're a big man, you. So you eat both of these, all right? You take these and you eat these."
I'm gonna like put it on the table quick and just go back to her. Oh, what kind of person am I looking at?
She is a mountain dwarf, and she's this short, squat, maybe about 4 foot even woman, and she's very heavy set. Like
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna
this this woman is a fucking warhammer of a woman.
I'm gonna do the
This is Big Mama.
the other
Yeah.
gesture the other
Like-
gesture I was taught of the handshake. I'm gonna put my hand out and give her the kindly
So as you
handshake.
shake her hand, her whole hand like fits in the palm of your hand.
Right.
She shakes her hand and goes, "Aye, that's a good lad there. That's a good lad."
Shoes. Hey, Dad.
Thank you.
Oh,
This
yes.
much appreciated. Just I not know how to repay you. If I have to go to him. Captain Coldnut. I'm gonna go to my seat.
I'm just gonna like
I'm gonna sit-
completely
I'm
ignore
gonna
it.
sit right beside you.
Well, you were still down in the hole, but yeah.
Oh, is he somewhere else?
She makes this is upside, but like as she's passing you and handing out, you were away from the keyboard when she came through, so
Oh, okay.
we'll just retcon that backwards.
Okay. I
What
go
was
to-
it? B and Umari at the same place, or are we different?
Yeah. You guys were at the same place.
Okay.
I'd like to ask for some bread and whatever alcohol they have.
So she gives you a double serving of bread because you requested more bread, and goes, "Well, I've got more grog down in the hole. If you can wait a minute to let me finish my rounds, I'll go get you some nice rum. Unless you'd prefer whiskey, we do have some nice dragon's blood whiskey.
Yes, please.
That's my
Well, I
favorite."
think one of those two-
Whiskey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Sinky. Why you not like both? This place is great. Look.
It's good unless it sinks and the water gets in it.
You know, like no soggy bread, not good for no one.
Great.
Just don't make it wet. I know you're trying to help.
I don't. Maybe I still eat it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna sit next to Sinky there and start eating.
So as she approaches Cognac and Three Rings, she gives Cognac his standard ration, and when she hands Three Rings her ration, she also hands Three Rings like a little steel flask, about yay big, and Three Rings pops the cork with her teeth, and takes a swig back, and then hands it to Cognac.
I will also take a swig.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh boy, here we go.
because this is hard liquor.
So it'll be just as soon as. Nope. There we go. 14 plus. Let me double check my con saves plus 5. So a 19.
A 19. You
yeah.
find you have a taste for Dragon's Blood whiskey. This is the good shit. And
this is
you
in fact the good sheet.
you and Three Rings pass this whiskey back and forth, and it leaves you feeling pretty good about yourself.
Nice.
And then Heidi goes back down into the hold and comes back up with 2 mugs of grog for Inca, and she passes Inca one and cheers Inca's glass with her own and goes, "Bottoms up, lass. You're a growing girl, which means you're gonna need a bit more of this, eh?" And knocks it back, and it's one smooth draw for her. It's just
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same.
okay. Make a Constitution saving throw. Alcohol is a drug.
Mm,
Cheers to that
I
one.
didn't notice.
Sorry, did you say we're above deck, by the way?
No, below deck.
I got a 15.
A 15. So you've had good grog, and this is good standard beer. It's not the freshest beer you've ever had, but it's definitely not the worst.
Has a nice kick to it.
Oh, aye, that's because we keep it in the same location as the whiskey, so the fumes kind of like mix together. It's great.
It's really
So-
good.
So yeah,
One
Umari
barrel in
and
the same barrel.
not in the same barrel, in the same area. They're right next to each other. You could actually mix them. But Umari and Sinky are below deck. You're the only two below deck right now.
Oh,
Sorry, I look at Sinky real quick. I'll be right back. Watch food. Just shoot things that try to eat food. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go upstairs and do a little calling for my little owl friend that helped me earlier, Meadlin.
Oh, Meadlin.
So I do like a
Beadlin's over here, hiding in the corner.
I'm still hiding in the corner.
You guys, his name is Middalen.
Middalen.
Oh, I get it. I think.
Going to edit that.
Boy.
I was kind of calling you to like come.
Oh, that was the
Me?
whistle of coming.
but Sinky or
I turned my head 180 degrees and looked back, and then I slowly moved my eyes up to see this giant figure in front of me. And I'm like, "Oh, hi. How are you today, good sir?"
Come.
Hi.
Got something for you.
Okay, I
hold
fly up on his shoulder and hold on tight.
Sure. We go back downstairs, and I bring you to the little food pallet and kind of like wean you off the shoulder to it. Share. You did kind thing for me, not knowing me. Sinky, this small feather. Small feather, this Sinky.
yeah, we've met like. I count my hands. I'm just like,
Hello
Twice.
again.
yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Oh. Eat. Maury want to thank you.
Thank you for letting me share a meal with y'all. I have this this flask. It's since there's only 3 of us here, and just curious if there's any special drink you'd like to have. I can make 1 glass. I don't know how many I can make. Holy
He not
crap! I
like
don't.
water. He not like water.
Oh, no water.
No water.
No,
So-
I have a better idea. We will get a Krakenmore scotch if you can make that.
I pull this clear little flask out of my robe and I hide it behind my feathers and I shake it and I pull out exactly what you want and pour you a drink.
I think you could make quite a bit of that.
I was curious. I should have asked you before I did this, but
You could make a gallon of wine, so I'd say, most liquors would fall under the same category as wine because old wine is very, very alcoholic.
A gallon of good scotch, I would go for.
So yeah,
well,
as you
if y'all are gonna invite-
force out this flask, it doesn't seem to be like running low at any point.
if y'all invite me for this food, I might as well give us the beverage. So, cheers, friends.
Why small
Okay.
feather? Small feather have so much alcohol?
For such a small.
All feather has no friends, so he has lots of alcohol.
Yeah, I just tap him on. He's like, "Hey," I go, "Hey, that's his problem." Yeah.
Morning sun just crest the earth. You drinking this early?
Was it? I thought like it went back like 3 hours ago. We're like 5 hours ahead. I'm still on the other time.
Okay. Small feather. What this like?
Hey, Leslie,
Umari.
Yeah.
I have a dumb question. Is your
Oh,
character at level 2?
By golly, no. It is at level 1 right now.
That would have been bad. That could have been bad.
and now
I'm gonna fix that now.
Well, something's about to happen.
I'm very
Um,
afraid.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was concerned that one of our players is a whole level underneath everybody else.
Our players
Surprise!
are going to die unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Guys, more were sharks.
So exactly, how do you level up with the
With
D&D
D&D Beyond?
app?
So
Edit your character.
yeah, you go to
Yeah,
edit
yeah.
character, you go to class, and it has a little drop down carrot right by the class that says how many levels you want to put into it.
Okay. Let's see.
Little feather. Old masters not let Umari drink such delicacy.
Oh, with my social anxiety, I have to drink constantly or do something. So you're more than welcome to have whatever you wish.
And you're free now anyway, so if you want this, then give it a shot.
What anxiety? What that?
Anxiety is it's how can I describe this? The way he fears water is the way that I feel talking to people.
Yeah, it's just quiet.
Over.
I get it, but I don't think it makes sense.
And this help you do that?
Sure.
Go.
I don't
And
understand.
I open it and I just take a swig of scotch.
It loosens the feathers, so to speak.
So I not take. I got no feather. I know
Oh,
not
no,
him,
no.
him. He may be growing feather under there.
No.
I have a dumb answer for you now, Caleb. Yes, I am level 2.
Okay. I'm glad, because if we got into combat, that could be bad.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna split a banana.
So as
with
this
the owl.
first day is passing, everything seems to be relatively quiet. It's the sea. The sea is pretty choppy, but it's not too bad. And between the passengers and you guys, you get the deck cleaned fairly quickly. Everybody enjoys their grog, enjoys their booze, and gets to work. At some point during the day, Three Rings swaps positions with Boearth and goes back down to her cabin. But when she does so, she's going to invite Cognac along.
Yeah, boy.
So anybody who would be watching them would notice this, that she, urges Cognac to come along with her. If you wanted to follow and try and sneak around them, you could. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could.
What time is it
Was
now?
It would be nighttime. It's falling for night, and
Is it night of the first day?
yeah, night of the first day.
Okay.
Easy.
I'm gonna go up to the main crow's nest to find a place to perch and sleep.
Okay.
See if you could watch the captain a little bit closer.
Which one? There's like 3 captains on the ship. Which one, me or?
I'm talking to Easy, our captain.
So,
And so he comes out. It's like, just put me on a continent.
So I would probably be at this point below deck looking for, because almost all ships have them. There's got to be a couple rats or two that an owl would enjoy eating, especially one of my size.
oh yeah, definitely.
So you catch me down there, probably just swallowing one down. You think we need to keep watch?
Yeah. I mean, it's rarely.
What? I can barely hear you.
I was trying to whisper because of the fucking kids. I said, it's rare for a woman to take interest on the captain, don't you think?
You know, I've been kind of questioning the same thing, especially you know, they don't look like I don't know, maybe it's a power thing. It's probably a power thing. They're both captains.
Yeah, but one has a ship.
One has a gun, apparently.
And one had the golf,
One of
which
them-
was 6 ships.
One of
I don't
them's
know.
the captain of the ship, and the other one's Cognac.
One of them
Look,
was shooting the
I'm
boat.
really just here to document the craziness that this guy goes through.
Oh.
So trust me, that's why I'm kind of down here keeping an eye.
Yeah, so we'll just watch out for the captain then from here.
Dinosaurs.
So you say we put our ear to the door?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Hopefully she bets him well.
By this point, these peasants would be below deck again.
Peasants.
Is there a cubby or something that my small ass could fit into and kind of hide as
Actually,
a stealthy?
someone of your spies could probably sneak up to the window that overlooks the deck, in the state's cabin.
I would definitely try and hide and get as close as I can to hear what I can.
Okay. Make an active stealth check because Three Rings is very, very good at perception.
Only a 13.
Only a 13. So, as you... I actually have to have who roll.
Can I give you guidance on that?
It may or may not help.
Motherfucker. Okay.
It may help. Can I give him guidance just so we can make it better?
You could give him guidance.
Go for it. Go for it. Easy. Get a 4.
Roll that bad boy.
So total of +3, so 16.
His eyes just got bigger, going.
As you
16 versus a 6.
The thick glass panes, you can't quite see all the way through them. Into the state's cabin, they're not completely clear. They're old, they're dusty. But as you peer through, you can see Three Rings and Cognac sitting by a table, and there's a large map on the table. And as you do so, make a perception check.
Who, Cognac?
No. You or Zatara. Either
Okay.
one.
I'll make a perception.
Not to intervene this, but I'd like to just let you guys know that we've been recording for about an hour, and that takes 1 gigabyte. So apparently, we have 2,000 hours worth of recording that we can do.
Nice. Nice. Good ratio.
Is that good,
Uh,
everyone? 2,000 hours of this?
Straight 10.
No, we might actually get halfway through the campaign with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was the roll, Ron? Sorry.
Campaign 2 is going all the way to level 21, everyone.
What? So what was that roll, Ron? Sorry.
10.
A 10. So you can't hear everything, but you can make out some of what's being said.
I'm under here.
So you can hear Three Rings tell Cognac. So, Captain Cognac, I need a bit of a favor from you.
Glasses.
You seem to have control of the majority of these pirates, and I need to acquire some things while we are in town. Perhaps I could ask you and your pirate friends to assist me in acquiring some of these things. No?
Perhaps. What exactly are you looking for?
We are going to need talismans of water breathing, and they're not cheap. I don't know how you'll get them, but I'm going to be upfront with you. I intend to return to Palma Flora,
Oh.
and I would like to ask for your assistance in persuading the other pirates to accompany us. Now, make no mistake, there stands to be quite a sum of gold to collect in Palma Flora.
Now
And
you do understand. There's the matter of the Sahagin, and also that rather large beast.
yes,
You know.
I understand there is the problem of the beast. It is an issue I am looking into solving personally. But we can't do any of that if we do not have talismans of water breathing. And more to the point, I understand you're looking for a boat.
Yes, actually.
Well, it just so happens that I know someone in a particular city who's looking for a crew. If you are to help me with this, and you help me acquire what I'm looking to acquire from Palma Flora, I will see that you are crewing that boat.
Mm-hmm.
And
If
that's the
you
that would be the end of what Ezelrib and Zatara would hear. As like maybe Heidi comes up behind you guys and is like, "Oi, what are you cops doing?"
Did Ziki hear that too? Like below it or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
We would hear that?
Well, Ez and Zatara hear that.
Yeah, Sinky, you mean Littlefeather are all at a table, apparently getting hammered.
Yeah, we're like underneath them, I believe, because the captains would be.
Mhm.
The captain's quarters are like south of where you guys are at, but they're behind a closed door.
Mhm.
So you probably wouldn't hear what Zatara and Ez are hearing, but you definitely hear Heidi come up to them and ask them what the hell they're doing.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Because
Oh,
this
I
might be
dropped
one of the first times Umari's gotten drunk.
I dropped my
Yeah.
ring somewhere around this area. I'm just looking for it. Let's go.
Okay, we're just making sure our captain's in one piece.
You mean Captain Cold Nuts?
Yes,
Right.
Captain Amazing.
Wait,
Right, he said.
why he be in more pieces?
Well, what generally happens when someone falls to pieces?
Fall to pieces.
This is my last
He
resort.
He has
Got
bad.
my life into pieces.
He got bad bones. Somebody should tell him.
Exactly, and I'm making sure nothing happens. That's all. But clearly,
No, I will check. I'll go check with him. So
Yeah, you do that, Sicky. You go check on him. Yeah.
and this is our cue to leave Zatara
Yes.
to the top of the ship before they knock on the door.
Make sure there's no more water sharks on our way. Come on, let's go and I pick up easy real fast and just run.
This is why I don't fly.
Up.
So as you guys go above deck, the conversation between Cognac and Spearings continues. So she continues on. Once I acquire what I am looking for from Pomoflora, you are free to leave or join my crew. I can't say that your bounty will be easy to eliminate, but perhaps we can look into having that done as well.
Mm-hmm.
If we can acquire another ship for you, on the other hand, you're welcome to acquire another ship and simply leave. But other than Boas, it would seem my crew is not nearly as dependable as I thought they were. So with the interest of gold in mind, what do you think, Cognac? Do you think you can partner up with me?
As interesting a proposal as it is, I can't help but wonder, what exactly are you looking for that is worth dealing with all that?
Well, if I am being honest, what I am looking for is a magic item. One I have been searching for some time on behalf of someone who hired me. More I simply cannot say, as I think my contractor would not like his business out in the open.
Fair enough. I suppose I could ask around and see what the others think.
Go
And,
talking too much. As they say, loose lips sink ships.
Mm-hmm.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
At least 5 times.
And then Umari and Sinky come walking up and pound on the door.
No, just Sinky.
Just Sinky?
Murray?
You go get him. You go get him. You get him over here. You tell him to tell us what he thinks. Right? Midland?
And ask him if he wants some more of this whiskey.
Who?
I kind of crack open the door.
Yeah. You're not the captain.
Oh shit!
I'm a captain. Not of this ship, but I'm a captain. Hello.
Sure, we had questions for the
There's
captain.
way too many
not you.
captains on this ship.
I stand up and I'm just like,
I declare myself Umari, Captain!
No, you're not!
Oh, fuck, okay. Yeah. Nope.
I declare you unallowed to drink alcohol in my presence.
You weren't here.
I try to sit down and I miss the chair.
Fuck! No! Shit!
And that is why you are not allowed to drink alcohol.
What is he talking to? Is he talking to?
And I tell him he can do whatever he wants.
He's a free man, Captain. Let him drink.
I can drink as much as I want. I just had a quick question, which I don't remember, but I will remember if you just get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him.
Kind of closed the door back.
I put my iron fucking foot in the door.
I remember you were supposed to ask him what does he think? What's he doing?
Really, what is this about?
Easy document all this.
That's a good question. We have questions. A lot of them.
And
About
Yes.
at
three
this point,
quarters of us.
Three Rings kind of intervenes and she goes, "You have questions? I might even have answers. Possibly even answers you like."
Does it involve more alcohol?
It can.
He says that. The else is like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I just look over to my little owl friend. This alcohol have no repercussion, right? There's no
I think
problem
we're
with
all-
this stuff.
I think we're all the cabins.
You
code
drink
because I was
all.
asking them.
I see lots of people drink all they want. This, you just keep going and you just feel better, right? There's no limit.
And Three Rings goes, "Well, till the next day anyway."
What happened next day? What
Oh,
happened on
yeah,
what happened on
nothing
next
at all.
sunrise?
Yeah, Siggy turns around and goes, it's yes and no. It's both, but not. It's
Mario's gonna stand up and be like, "What you con me into? What happened to me?
I didn't do anything.
What
freed
gonna
you, didn't
happen? Are my limbs gonna
Oh,
fall off
fine.
like soft bones?
No.
No.
I can't keep it together."
What does a soft bones?
They said you not keep it together, like you fall apart.
No,
No,
you're
I
fine.
keep it together pretty well. I kind of
No, not what they say.
doesn't matter what they say. No soft bones here. And I
Just cold
kinda
nuts.
hike up my pants. I'm like, yes, only cold nuts. No, it's not what. Fuck.
Okay, I just want to know if there's more rum or something. I don't know. What do we want?
Sinky, you gonna ask for dice to play game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too.
Well, if it's games,
Two.
we've
Two at
plenty
least.
of them here. And she pulls out a set of gambling dice from in her pocket and goes,
Mm.
"But I do warn you, I am quite lucky. I don't think you should play with me."
Okay. Well, but I'm playing with them.
Well, I not even know game. Just come, yeah.
So
Can I have a look around? As I'm asking, just a look around the cabins.
yeah,
cabin?
yeah. So inside the captain's cabin, you can see her writing desk.
Oh.
You can see the captain's table. She's got like a map sprawled off across the actual dining table, and it's stabbed into the table and pinned with about a dozen knives. It's pinned into place. And it seems to be a topographical map of what used to be Palmaflora and the surrounding seas. Which I don't know how much you would know about because you hate the water.
Yeah. I mean, I'd stab the water too, but that seems a bit
I
excessive.
mean, maybe he hates the water so much that he just knows everything about it, so he can be prepared.
I hate the water so much that I drown and kill it in the fucking afterlife. Yeah.
Are you proficient in cartographer's tools?
I don't fucking know. Probably not. No.
Doubt it.
I think that's just like a tool altogether, isn't it?
Yes, it is a tool.
That's super
Yeah,
specific.
I don't have cartographer's.
I'm proficient in navigator's tools.
Navigator's tools would work too.
Let me see. Me.
So I know Cognac is because he's
Yes.
kept.
Yeah.
You need
Navigator's
to be
tools.
either navigator's tools, cartographer tools.
Yep,
Or-
navigator tools.
Sinky, just come back. Bring dice back. This sound fun.
Yeah, it says tools, navigator's tool, and vehicles water.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have dice? If she's gonna give me dice or no?
Yeah, she's gonna give you the dice. She gives you her bag of craps dice.
Hmm.
It's
I'm
got a
gonna
little
roll. I'm gonna
haircut.
roll 3 times in a bowl to see if they're.
Balance.
So as you roll them in the bowl, you can tell they're not loaded.
Oh. Hmm. It's good for this. All right. I'm gonna get my kill team dice out then.
So Umari, Midlin, and Midalin and Thinky are gonna be playing craps.
I know, no. Craps be thing that come out of butt. This more like dice.
Not so
Craps can be
small.
crap or craps can be good. It's depends.
Heidi is on
How
night
much
crew.
fiber you've had?
Kijori is on day crew, so he would be sleeping. Deliu is on night crew,
We're going there.
and Dark Shawl is on night crew.
Rita's gonna keep an eye out for monsters as well, since she's been sleeping all day.
Okay.
0 out of
Sleeping
10.
all
Not a
day,
fan
playing
of
the
giant
ball.
things that pull islands under the sea.
0 out of 10. Don't want to deal with that shit. Fair enough.
True.
So yeah, Cognac.
Nature be scary.
Three Rings is going to share some of her food with you, and then she's going to basically kick you out of her cabin.
Fair enough.
And fuck you.
Yeah.
It's more like, you know, she's a lady. She needs to change. Go to bed.
Nice seeing you. Fuck off.
Hey, no! Come play! This good time. Come.
Will, do you want to play craps with Umari, Sinky, and Medalin?
I will involve myself in the fun, yes.
Okay. So y'all are sitting around one of their makeshift tables and playing craps.
Playing the craps.
You know this game? This game okay.
In character, I probably do. Out of character, I actually have no idea how to play craps.
In character,
boy,
I have no idea how to play it. In real life, I do know how to play
I
it.
actually don't actually know how to play crap. Like, there's a lot of gambling games I do, but not craps.
Me or my character do not know craps.
I can do blackjack pretty good. I don't know craps.
We got dice.
Proceeds to Google.
Hey, Rita or Inca, who Inca's sleeping in the mast. Rita, you're awake. Give me a perception roll because you have line of sight on this person.
My bad.
We got
Perception.
to do.
I've got that good perception. Let's hope I actually roll decent. That's a 19.
A 19.
Yes.
Okay, so while you're looking out for bad guys, you can see Heidi is out on the prow, the outcrop, that sits just over the water. She's sitting on top of that, and she's like waving her hands in a particular way. You being spellcaster and bard can tell that this is spellcasting, but you can't figure out what spell it is unless you want to make an Arcana check to try.
I would like to make an Arcana check because I'm nosy.
You are nosy, and you want to know what this bitch is doing.
Good. That is a 16.
A 16. That. Okay, so you can tell that this is the 3rd level spell, Sending.
Okay.
You can't tell who she's sending to, and you can't tell the message she's sending. It's not said aloud. You can tell she's casting sending to somebody.
Would I know what the range is on sending?
Sending can send a message of 25 words literally anywhere on this plane of existence.
Okay.
It can even go to other planes of existence. It just has a 5% chance of failure. So you could have no idea whom she could be talking to, but you know she's definitely sending a message to somebody, and that she has the ability to receive a message from that person afterwards.
So she's not mouthing anything or audibly saying anything?
She's not audibly saying anything. She wouldn't be mouthing it, but she is waving her hands in the for the format of sending.
Spell casting sign language?
The thematic
Yeah.
component
Okay.
to it.
Yeah, missing the somatic components to it.
Is there any way that I'd be able to tell what she's saying based on her hand movements?
Do you have the ability to read people's minds?
No.
You should.
Definitely not.
I can play instrument kind of good.
You could eavesdrop on the entire conversation if you had detect thoughts for some reason.
I don't think that I can't imagine I would have a spell like that, honestly.
No, I mean, it wouldn't be on your spell list normally.
Yeah.
If you had the telepathic feat, or were a God, what is the fucking race? There is a race of psychic elves that just get it passively.
Okay.
But since you're neither of those things, unfortunately, no, there's no way for you to tell what was said. But you know she's out here up on the prow all alone at night doing it.
I'm just gonna start playing. Well, not yet. I'm gonna slowly make my way over to her, very casually. I'm heckin' nosy, and I want to
Very
start
casual.
a.
She doesn't wake me, right? Because I'm right there.
She could do it with or without waking you. That's her choice.
I want to wake
And
you up.
as
Gotta be well rested so you can kick some ass in the morning for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
and as bird to bird, you go.
So, Krakaw, you fly down and get a little closer to Heidi as she's casting the spell.
Gotcha. I'll start playing like a slow version of Leave Her Johnny.
So as you're playing your song, Heidi turns around and goes, "Oh, lass, I didn't see you there. How are you doing? Is there anything you need from the Wellerman?"
No, I'm actually, I'm always interested in a good story. You have any for me?
Well, I am a bit of a gossip, you know. If it's stories you're interested in, I hear that the bosun and first mate, Boar, is actually a storm sorcerer. Could you believe that?
That would come in handy, absolutely. Make like a mental note.
I haven't seen him cast any spells personally, but from what the captain said, he's quite powerful as a spellcaster. Better than me at any rate.
Know anything about any of the other crew members? This is quite a motley crew we've got together here. A lot of people who have left others behind. Sort of hoping to reconnect maybe in the next city or looking for new connections.
Well, doesn't everyone get new connections now and then? I do know Kijori is a military washout. He's a deserter from what I've heard.
Nothing
Then
wrong.
wake your ass up.
This is not for cowardice. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I do suppose the better part of courage is knowing when to run away.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who would disagree with that.
Is your sister one of them?
She's enthusiastic, to say the least. I'm sure you've noticed.
Oh, she's a right fucking right, isn't she?
Always.
Right fucking cunt that I is, eh?
Hey, well, that's not a captain. That's not a captain.
You didn't know what I said, but you knew what I meant.
You know, I am eager to get to the next city. There are some people there that I'd like to. I'm gonna try to lie my way through so I can try to trick her into maybe revealing, because I'm wondering if she was doing a message to someone in the next town, letting them know that we were coming, or
Okay.
connect.
Make a deception check,
Gotta be
and
sneaky
then
information.
if you can make a deception check, and then if you want to role play it out, I'll give you a bonus to the roll.
Okay. I'm always interested in lying. Okay. Come on,
Not
boy.
lying. It's just a creative. It's just a creative relationship with the truth.
Right. That is an 18.
An 18. So this is going to be a fairly convincing lie right off the bat.
Oh wait, deception. Oh, that's actually a dirty 20. Excuse me.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So what kind of lie are you looking to tell her? Trying to get across that, like, maybe you know some people in town.
Yeah. I keeping it on the down low. I don't really want anybody to know this. But there are some people that I'm interested in, or I'm glad that this is the town that because they're
Nathan, wake your ass up.
eager to reconnect to.
Up.
Some very
Rise, Nathan.
conversations
Rise.
to
I
have.
have been up.
So, you can tell from the look on her face while you're telling her this blatant lie that she's buying what you're selling, wholesale. She loves gossip. She absolutely seems to love gossip. She says, "Oh, so you've been to Chintamara before? Well, who would you know from there? You probably know Jim at the main shop. He's quite well known. Is it him you're looking to meet? I heard recently from a friend just a day or so ago that he got some new items in his shop.
Oh, he's always got new items, doesn't he?
I know he's always keen to get something nice.
He takes good care of us. That's absolutely for sure.
Just damn prices were cheaper.
They never are, though. Not for the things that matter. No, there's some connections that I need to make in town, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure you could get a hold of somebody. Who are you looking to get a hold of in town? Who is it that you're?
So I'm trying to. The reason I'm lying is because I'm trying to figure out who she was doing the sending message to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys kind of have a back and forth between who's in town, she actually brings up the main constable, Constance Regius.
Okay.
And she goes, "Well, it was just a bit ago. I was talking to Constance Regius, the main constable there. It was just before we left Palmaflora, actually. And it seems like they're in dire need of some adventurers. And it's such a fucking right shame that Chin Towers is such a big town. It's hard to get hold of the people you need to when you need them.
It's strange to me that for such a big town that they would be that they'd be seeking adventures. You'd think that there would be plenty there to find.
Well, I'm not sure why, but it seems like they've had a shortage of adventurers and folks for hire.
People leaving the island or people
People
disappearing.
straight disappearing. It's not exactly uncommon for travelers to just up and leave, but in large numbers like this, it's strange.
Same can be said of adventurers disappearing. It's not uncommon for them to go missing, but for large masses of them, that is.
I mean, a few dozen in a couple weeks, that's kind of strange, don't you think?
Certainly. In particular, that is he looking into these disappearances, or does he think there's something causing it?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't spoken to him recently. I've been out here on the ship.
See. Oh, that's very interesting. I wish there was a way that we could contact someone distance away. We're still just so new to this.
Unfortunately, I'm nae gifted enough with magic to cast spells to contact people so far away. I'm only an entry level mage myself, and it's such a shame. I've never really had the time or money to get to a proper college.
You lying hoe!
I'll give Umari with.
Oh, she's a lion hoe now.
She was supposed to be Big Mama.
She is Big Mama.
She's just Big Mama Lion Ho.
You think Big Mama telling you the truth?
No. Big Mama tells you what you want to hear.
Big Mama tells you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
I ain't calling you a truther.
But yeah,
Are
there any other directions you want to take this conversation?
No, I'll just I'll spout some stuff about the other party members that I've noticed about them, just to give her a little cheese of gossip, so that way I can maybe strengthen this bond.
Okay. And then before she goes, you and your sister, gosh, you seem right familiar to me. I can't place where I've seen your face, but it's almost the two of you almost seem familiar somehow.
Although, birds of a feather and what have you.
Birds. Speaking of birds, I've heard of a rather famous bird up from Brewtown. Have you heard any news about him? Gosh, what was his name? Something Rex. I cannot remember. Is something Rex? He's a pirate. Yeah, and they say he got caught.
I wouldn't have thought that such a pirate in Brewtown would allow himself to be caught unless there was a reason for it.
Maybe he bit off more than he could chew this time, yeah?
The pirate's folly.
A pirate's folly indeed.
No.
Well, as I understand, you gotta go. You cannot get some food. I'm on the watch, so if you need anything, you just come back up here and talk to good old Heidi.
Oh, always. I will. And hey, if I hear anything else on the ship, you'll be the first I come to.
Oh, I'd love that.
And I'll turn and go toward where I hear what I can only assume is the commotion of Crap's table.
Okay. So you head down below deck where you hear the loud argument that is Umari playing dice
Mhm.
and being drunk.
Everyone trying
I
to
swear you
shut
fucking
down
cheated. You're cheating.
No,
Fucking
it's
cheating.
10
cheating.
dice.
I saw it.
No,
I
it's
saw it with
10
my eyes.
dice. Don't worry.
No, they're not. Why you believe such foolishness?
You are drunk, Umari. What did I
Umari.
tell you about drinking?
I told him it was okay.
He told me there come no problem with
None.
drinking. He
Your
say this
at
first
all.
with
problem, Umari.
he say this happened with anxiety.
You're a free man, Omari. Drink all you want.
Do not encourage him.
No. He has to drink like one of us. He has to know his limit.
Wait, he said there be no limit.
Yeah.
There limit
I'm
to
pretty-
this?
I'm
This will
pretty
be
sure
fun.
he is past it.
Well, you
Yeah.
might just.
You think I'm past it? I think you looking past a lot of
Past-
things, Bruden.
If we get attacked again, we're gonna be dead easy.
Oh.
Ugh.
No. We're limbered now.
Don't say that.
Okay. Look. I don't have any lot of dice. I can roll some dice and we can make some money. Enjoy ourselves for a little bit.
No money, damn it! I said there be no money.
This
Shut
man
up.
wishes to be poor. Give me the money.
No, you'll win the money. You're not used to dice? What's wrong with you? I thought you were a
If he
pirate.
wins, you give me the money.
No, why not we just play game?
Where's the fun in that?
And the people at top deck, did they see anything?
Hey,
I honestly forgot how to play craps.
Hey,
Oh.
there
Hey,
be.
Caleb?
Oh, hello. Large Feather. We'll call you Large Feather.
The people on the top deck,
This
did they
be
see
Small
anything?
Feather. You Large Feather. You Rito, right?
Large feather will do.
And they're probably hearing us having a good time. We're just like chirping each other constantly.
Well, she said
Like,
that she came to the table.
Come sit. You know how to play game? These guys mix match new rules all time.
It seems like you're still pretty new to the game, though.
I literally know nothing.
Fake it till you make it. And
Yeah.
take another swig.
Mhm.
What were the dice I got from the captain? It's just 2d6s or what?
3d6s.
Little Feather. This big feather.
3-6? Okay.
And
I
Little
walk up to
Feather.
Big Feather and kick her.
Little Feather have alcohol make you lose anxiety.
Make you lose your money is what it will do.
I got no money. Joke on them.
Has money. Pretty sure we ran pretty quickly on this boat, right? Hey, guys?
Craps played with 2 dice by way.
Well, then why are you playing craps if you have nothing to gamble? Or do you have something to gamble besides money?
Oh, we're teaching him. Don't worry. He's just learning. Don't worry.
He will learn the value of the coin sooner or later.
Tonight we
Or-
learn about liquor.
4
Liquor and gambling.
2.
We play crap. We
Man
play
who
craps with
gambles
3
with no
dice.
money loses more than
I was given 3 dice. This is dwarven fucking craps. I don't know.
You do get better chance to roll good dice with 3 dice. Umari not know that.
Well, that's why it's 3d6, not 4d6.
Not know that neither. Big Feather. Where Twin Feather.
asleep in the feather basket.
Feather. Yeah. Feather basket. Okay. Sit. Come play game.
I'm just gonna sort of put like a clawed hand on Mari's shoulder and just try to gently advise him to be careful when we get into the city. Playing on the ship is fun and it's nice because these seem like people that you are friends with. When you get into the city, don't gamble unless you have money. If you try to gamble without money,
That's
why he gonna be here. And I point to Cognac.
Is Cognac not your friend?
Cold Nut's okay.
Cold Nut's okay.
Hey, don't talk to my friend like a child. He's a fucking smart man.
He's a full-grown, smart avocado man.
What do we say? 3d6, right? Okay.
Yep. Roll them up. Get 9 9s. Yeah. That's how Craps is played. That's how Craps is played.
3, 4, 1.
7. Umari not know that.
Yeah.
3, 4, 1. That's 8.
It's 8. Umari not know count.
Yeah.
Rita.
My stream done
big-
froze.
I go to Mars like, no, you know how to count this. I don't know this fucking game.
Umari not know neither, but there's lots of fun. Big Feather, you like Little Feather drink?
What?
I walk over.
Your little owl flask.
I look around. I was like, how many fucking owls do we have here? Like 4.
I hear about
I
this.
had a lot of anxiety, it's okay.
It's called
But I walk over to Rita and right before I hand her the bottle, I kick her and I'm like, "That's for earlier. Now have a drink."
I'm honestly not sure how to play craps. If he just has 3d6, just roll 3d6.
What did I do?
The stream ended.
You kicked me.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it. My game had froze.
Oh, you're a liar.
It froze.
You guys?
Full time.
It was on the island. You kicked me.
I don't remember kicking you. Rita
You kicked me like 30 feet.
No, that was I think that was Umari. Umari. I'm sitting on Umari's shoulder. Umari threw boss and killed boss that way.
Pretty sure I rolled 3 dice and it was like, did we win? And we didn't know. It's like, well, I got Umari over here. So
we're just gonna
he says
cheer.
I
We're
did.
just gonna cheer anytime you roll dice.
No matter what the outcome, just cheer every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you guys drink and play craps and talk and drink and mostly drink,
What's a 3-2-2? Is that good?
Yeah!
I don't know.
3 2 2s.
7.
Hey.
That's not how math works.
2, 2. 2 and 2 is 4. 3 and 4 is 7.
Will grabs the three dice.
2 and 2, and this time we're just arguing.
I just grab Sinky. I'm just like, she genius. She know how to count numbers.
No, let me out here.
We need to keep her. Get off me. Get off me.
You get off me. Get off me.
I stand up and I'm just like, you want to go in water? That what you want?
No, you're trying to drag me away, and I'm like, no.
Oh, okay.
Right. This doesn't make sense.
Numbers all
Numbers
confused.
no
She
logic.
genius. Stop. She genius. Don't do it. We need that.
Ubami, hold me back. Ow, boy.
I'm
You
just gonna
too.
like face palm you.
Yeah.
I get on his shoulders and I use my wings to cover his eyes.
Whose eyes?
Yours.
That.
Who turned lights out? God. Just drop to my knees. This is it. This is the end. Lights went out.
Can I cast resistance on him? Is that gonna help?
Why? Because I'm flailing. I'm
He's
like,
drunk.
you back
Can we resist the drug?
I think resistance only makes him stronger. I don't think you want to do that one.
You want to have cure
Can I
poison.
raise his alcohol resistance?
That might work.
I just start like playing a jig to kind of antagonize this.
So
like-
good Forge Binder's just gonna come up and tap each of them and cast Cure Poison.
I don't have that. I
Uh,
was telling him. I was telling him that that's what he needed to do it.
I have cure poisons.
I can detect poison, but I don't think I need that to do this.
I'm gonna stand up and be like, wait, you tell me this cure anxiety. Now you tell me it poison?
No, it's not poison.
It technically is.
No, it cures your poison, but the passive alcoholism will not. You die.
What alcoholism?
Alcoholism.
You will learn. And I like go like this, and then he sits down and go.
Yeah, just come over. I like
You
let
will
my
learn.
hand off your face, just like.
No.
But Dalen falls off laughing.
You know, Easy, we could disappear.
11.
I start laughing now. I'm like, ha ha!
I rolled the 11.
So as you guys are playing craps, up
Okay.
top, Easy and Zatara are helping the rest of the crew look for enemies.
Well, I mean, the thing is this: I'm supposed to be writing a book, but my book keeps getting lost to time and ships. So I'm starting over every time, and it's a book on species. You know, I've heard of a guy, and I'm sure you may have heard of him, Volo. He writes down books about monsters. Well, I'm doing the same thing about kind of weird people like Captain Cognac. Yeah. And yeah, so I got a lot of content. If I can just get it on a book and keep it there. So I'm sticking around.
Maybe
Think
keep the book on you this time.
I just haven't died yet. So here I am.
Hopefully, I'm not chapter 1.
No, that's
The
more like
cycle repeats endlessly.
that's the second book.
Jesus.
I'm a second book.
The whole second book is just Satara.
Exactly.
The whole first book is me.
Anyways, but I'm just really kind of hoping we don't fight any of those more monsters things. What they didn't look very normal. But then again, I say that realizing who I'm looking at.
Ouch.
It just goes back and forth between those two. I love it.
No, Easy. That's hurtful. A bird that can't fly. That's hurtful.
Fly?
Hmm?
Just it's I have a theory too that if these humanoids had wings, they wouldn't use it because they would consider it exercise.
That? Shut up.
Yep.
Talking some real
You
world
are
shit.
not incorrect.
On some IRL shit, you just hit some deep level shit.
How's everybody's thinking about it? You s-
I know I am.
But yeah. So in the meantime, I mean, to be quite honest, you guys are a trip. I've had so much fun on these journeys. We've had some pretty close calls. I just am trying not to think about hiding in the shadows away from the guards again. Flashbacks, just Vietnam flashbacks, just for a moment. Easy just stares off into nothingness.
No, we could disguise you
The
as a
dog,
pirate.
the dog looking at the cake.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think they're home. A second.
So yeah,
That's about it.
as you guys are keeping watch with the others, make perception checks. See if you see what I see.
Oh shit.
Do you see
click that
what
stream button.
I
See.
see?
What do you see?
Too early. Stop it.
Never
Oh
too
no,
early. Never.
we're all drunk.
That's a big no for me.
14.
14.
I'm still.
What
I
about
still.
Zatara?
No,
I'm
I
asleep,
don't
so
yet.
I can't help you guys.
9, which makes sense.
Yeah, Connor, we're on the bottom level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people
Wouldn't
outside
owls
make
get
roll.
wouldn't owls get advantage because it's nighttime?
Only
Yeah, we got dark vision.
It technically doesn't give you advantage on perception checks.
Owls
Yeah,
also
but how
only
many of you are
It just
downstairs?
prevents you from having disadvantage on perception checks.
owls also
Ah,
only see in black and
okay.
white.
I would totally help you guys if I could, but I'm sleeping. So
So
I'm not
with
saying that owls would be able to do a very good reconnaissance, but
Owls also
So-
have their eyes locked in their heads, so
with a 14,
Right, we don't talk about that.
just so happens
they're apex predators.
drowsily look ahead of the ship
We're not going to start this argument again.
to the northeast, and you actually see a big thunderhead cloud coming down off of the island in the distance, and you can tell that you guys are about an hour maybe from sailing head on into a storm.
hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Since I'm
Parents are
up
back.
at
I'm
the
gonna head
very top part of the ship,
Okay.
is there any way
Okay, Steven,
like
are you going to be
the
on later?
weather could wake
Yeah, I'll
me
be
up?
back.
or
Once I get to the shop, I'll get
notice?
on.
All right.
Right.
See you soon.
Just yet. Haven't
See you soon,
hit
guys.
the waves just yet.
Rob,
I'm
play my character. Okay.
roll to see if anybody actually even notices before you guys start hitting the rough waves.
Okay. I'm gonna give that a try.
Okay.
All rolling.
Did Steven hop off?
He said he's driving home.
He's heading back home.
Okay. So he'll be off for about 15 to 25 minutes.
That's not bad.
So as Forgebinder's looking up Forgebinder, you see a thunderhead bearing down on the ship. You'd estimate it's about an hour away. What do you do?
I got 21.
Well, knowing that this could be bad, I'm going to, get up and rush downstairs, let the captain know what's going on.
So you get up and rush down and start banging on Three Earrings' door to wake her up. And as you're doing that, Inca, a sort of third sense as a bird comes over you, and you get the feeling you need to go to ground very quickly.
Oh.
Like it's
I
a strong
see
enough instinct to just wake you up.
I see it. I'm just gonna be like, shoot, and I'm gonna glide down as quickly as possible. Storm off the bow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to find Rita.
Okay. So you also would go downstairs because you don't see her above on the main deck anywhere. So Forgebinder, as you're pounding on Three Earrings' door, you can hear her groggily get up. What do you say to her?
Captain, thunderstorm.
A storm? How long do we have?
About an hour.
Oh shit! As she opens up the door, she's like groggily strapping on her rapiers. She kind of throws a tricorn hat on. And she looks down and realizes she's not wearing pants and goes, "Fuck! Go get cognac. I got to get dressed."
Feel that deep in my heart. God damn it! I don't even have a brawn. Like,
Shit has to come at the worst times possible.
it always do.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the group who's drunkenly playing games. Say, everyone upstairs. Thunderstorm. We need to get to work.
Rita,
Hey, Umari Freeman.
Rita, storm off the storm off the bow about an hour's way out. Looks like a big one.
Storm off the starboard bow.
Oh, starboard bow. Thank you.
Fantastic.
So
I just like sit down and I grab a bottle.
I'll put my guns
So
downstairs
just make
and then
sure
run out.
none of the drunk people get up.
No, Sinky.
Except for my pistol.
Sinky, no. Storm is when water come from sky.
So I immediately tell Umari to just stay in his seat, and I work my way upstairs
Okay.
towards
Should I
right here.
should I work on something?
I toss Umari.
No, you stay here. If anyone is drunk, do not go upstairs.
But
I don't
Everyone
have time
stay
to
here.
rescue any of your
The
ass.
rest of us will take care of this. And I'm going to rest upstairs.
Oh, Cognac rushed upstairs even though he's been drinking.
I'm gonna rush
Yeah.
upstairs too, and I'm gonna help the crew prepare the
I ran upstairs.
Sure.
Probably I'd be like, ah, shit. No, there's too much water. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
But everyone told me to stay downstairs, so I'll just be like,
so everybody told me to stay here, but everybody ran away.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to
not
get everyone.
everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to
Chad,
get
yes.
everyone anchored to the. What's it called? The
don't worry, mommy. We're
I'm
gonna
going to get
play-
everyone anchored to the posts. So
We're gonna do
Hold on.
practice games. We're going somewhere. So then I start
Okay.
rolling dice for him.
So as you start making tethers, I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand check. And it takes about 10 minutes. The storm is rapidly approaching, and Syrinx comes dashing back upstairs, fully dressed this time. She actually even remembered to wear a bra. And she comes dashing up over the railing, and she doesn't like walk up the stairs. She just jumps, hits the railing, and jumps again, and is up where the helm of the ship is, and yells at Boworth, "All hands, trim sails, everybody! This is going to be a very rough ride."
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you secure everybody's lines. You secure everybody's lines. It's gonna take you about 40 minutes to do all that.
All right.
She turns to Cognac and says, "Cognac, you prepare to drop anchor." And she turns to shout to Zatara and says, "Zatara, Ez, you are getting the mid-mast."
Okay, yeah, I think we could do that. Zara's like, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So the two of you are handling trimming the mid-mast. And then she turns to Inca and Rita and says, "Birds in the air, the main mast. We need it pulled down to half trim. Do you think the two of you can do that?"
Aye.
Gravity will do most of the work anyway, right?
I can do it.
Oh no, that's the worst part. You're not letting it down. You're pulling it up.
Could have just
It's
lied.
heavy.
Could have just lied. Just like you could have just lied. Could have just lied and it would have been fine. And just,
I told you to stay downstairs, didn't I?
Well, I wasn't gonna let you stay up here. I'm gonna let you stay up here by yourself. Heck, if you hit the water, I'll never know it.
Okay,
That's
so
true.
for Ez, Zatara, Inka, and Rita, all of you are going to need to make athletics checks
Boy.
to raise these sails as fast as possible.
So I'm gonna have to roll what exactly?
It's a athletics check. That would be if you're proficient with strength. It is d20 plus strength plus proficiency.
I got a 19.
A 19. Nice.
18 for me.
Wonderful. You guys are doing swimmingly. I don't know if it's that they'd recently oiled these pulleys, or that the two of you are just fueled by fury and strength. You guys trimmed the mainsail expertly to half.
Nice.
What happens when you own a boat for X amount of months?
You know, it's only 36 months. So, Ez, you and Zatara have to make athletics checks.
Okay. So we're probably the worst suited for this job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I fly up thinking, yeah, there's a storm coming. I got this. I can pull this off. Deep breath, and I roll a 2.
And Zatara is gonna roll with the most wonderful of 5s.
Oh, I rolled for him. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. We'll take that roll.
He got a 12 because it's a +0.
Okay, so as you guys are trying to trim this, you're not really supposed to be doing this. You're tiny, and it takes 2 people to trim the sail. So you get caught up in the rigging of the sail, and are like getting like crunched up. So Zatara has to drop everything that he was doing just to come over here and try and disentangle you from the mast, and then the backwind catches it and knocks you loose, and you're gonna go flying 10, 15, 25 feet backwards and 12 feet down.
Shit.
Okay.
So unless you use a specific feature, I know that your burb full cav.
Yep, I'm gonna use my reaction. Let me look up what I gotta roll. I think it's
How the hell did that get there?
I think it's a dex save,
Okay.
if I remember properly.
it's
Are you all
a
done?
little trouble. I gotta find out because of the whole archive deal. Let's see, nimble flight.
Yeah.
As a dex save of 10, stop falling in place.
Yeah.
That should be easy enough. Let me deal with that. While I roll on that, then 1 second.
Okay.
19.
19. Beautiful. So as you get blown free of this, and the sails drop back to full, you float in place, and Three Rings is gonna turn to Cognac and say, "Cognac, get down there, trim that sail now. Otherwise,
Just look at Zatara. See, I could fly, and I just don't do it very often.
Aww.
I immediately run my ass straight down there, and I'm gonna go ahead and trim that sail with a rage. I'm gonna rage out while I do it.
Okay.
That gives me
So
advantage.
your rage counters your disadvantage from being drunk,
Oh boy.
and it's just a straight roll now.
All like the lingos of doing like
12
Whoa.
plus
and, like,
athletics, you said, right?
I've got my
Yep.
first hand on
Plus
unlimited
six.
You can
alcohol.
either take the 12, Ron, or roll a new
I'm
roll for him if you'd like.
7'6",
I'll
but
leave
I'm
that up to you.
Huge. Like I'm strong.
Say what now?
Kinda little
So
bit,
For
Zatara's
the
got to reroll?
Yeah, Zatara's got to
They
reroll.
were underneath the
Okay,
chair
so
over
here,
there.
I'll roll again real quick.
It's massive hole today.
15 on the die, so 15 total.
Yeah, so look at the big boxes. Like these
Okay,
No,
15
it's
total.
That's just the money.
Okay, so as you guys are trimming the sail,
These are
the rain begins to hammer the ship,
so like
and the waves are tossing you guys about just as you get this sail trimmed back all the way up.
Nice.
And as that's happening, everybody who's below deck, I'm gonna need strength saving throws. The people who are above deck, you guys have advantage on this because Nathan thought ahead to secure you to the mooring.
Yep.
Oh, we're going flying.
Flying.
You are immune because you were flying.
Just think he gets
So Rita and Inca don't have to roll?
Rita and Inca don't have to roll because, again, you two are flying.
Okay.
24.
No, it's gonna be.
I get a 15.
That's how I found it. It's just like
15. A 15 saves is you're pretty sure-footed as the ship begins rocking side to side and back and forth. You can hear water assailing the sides of this ship. Like you can feel it as it batters the ship around.
Yeah, 19.
A 19. You also are pretty sure-footed here on the ship, and you push through the strength and kind of like just grasp onto your rope that's been anchored to the ship as this ship is being battered and you're being smashed with waves as they crash into the ship.
Excellent.
Fucking windy.
Yeah.
So it says box. $202.
I got a 14.
A 14. A 14 unfortunately does not pass. As as Medallion is not as Medallion is knocked prone.
Oh.
And from some of the cargo rolling around, because it hasn't been secured, you are going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Okay. You're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
That's scary. As you guys are battered by loose cargo that hasn't been secured down.
That's Sinky too?
Did Sinky pass the save?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
14
you're fine.
plus 1. Yeah.
I suggest securing that stuff right about now.
Okay. And that is the first round of these waves that you guys got to clear. So let me pull up my notes on the second half of this.
I'm sorry, I was just talking to Elizabeth. Do I need to make a roll?
Yes, Umari needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw plus 6 to that. That is a 6 plus 6. 12.
And because you're drunk, you have disadvantage.
Great. So that first one was a 6. The next one's a 16.
Okay, so a 12. You also fail. And as the ship is tossed around in the waves, you are knocked prone and take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10?
10.
Oh my god, okay.
Because there is a bunch of unsecured cargo just sloshing around in here and battering everybody who's below deck.
Okay. Alright.
I think that's everybody. Did Satara make his strength save, Ron?
Let's see what he'll get. 1 second.
He does have advantage because he's moored.
Good thing he had advantage, but still gets a 9.
He still gets a 9. He is knocked prone, and
Wait, saving throw? Yeah, 9.
And he takes. The people above deck take actually less damage. They take 5. He takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he is knocked prone and smashes into the deck.
Was he on the mast when that happened?
Yes.
And okay, and he took 9 damage from falling?
Mhm.
Okay. Ouch. You just hear like a big as he hits and rolls around for a moment.
Oh.
Okay.
You
That
can
is the
walk that off, Satara.
That that's the first of the big waves that's been cleared. Now, as you guys crest over this big wave and it washes all over everybody, threatening to spill you guys off the ship, you guys grab on your line and pull it as tight as you can, like anchor yourself in place as best as you can. As you guys crest over, you can hear Three Rings shout, "Oh shit, another one!" As you guys dip down into the trough of the next wave, and it comes up over the bow.
Shit.
So, again,
It's a
we're going to
dangerous
do
boat.
another round of athletics checks this time to fight being pulled off the boat. But because you're moored, you have advantage. The people underneath the boat inside do not have to make this roll.
Nice.
People
And
flying have to.
the people flying have to as well.
Okay.
Because this is coming
Nat 20.
Nat 20, beautiful.
This is athletics.
Yes, this is athletics. DC 15.
19.
19, disgusting. You pass with flying colors.
Blech.
I got a 9.
You got a 9.
Aww. Inka. Get your
So
shit together.
So as Inca falls from where you guys were flying by the mast,
Can I try
you're
to grab
gonna. You could make a dexterity saving throw to try and grab her if you'd like.
I'm gonna grab her?
Risk it all.
But before you do that, did you pass the athletics check?
I did. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. What is
Nice.
the dex save? I'm gonna put the dex save at the same of 15.
My dex saving throw is a +3. 8. Okay. That is 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. So you managed to save Inca from falling all the way to the deck. You kind of reach out and grab her with one of your feet talons
Mhm.
and kind of pull her into the half mast.
Okay.
So she's knocked prone, but does not fall all the way and take damage.
Ugh, thanks. I didn't see that coming.
Bow Earth, Diliju, Char. Okay, Bow Earth passes with a 14. I need to make 3 other rolls. Come on, game. Catch up with me. I need to make 3 other rolls for the other 3 crew members. And 1 for... Okay, so this is bad. 3 Rings rolls a nat 1. As the waves crash into her, she's pulled almost overboard. And if it weren't for the mooring line preventing her from being swept into the sea, she would have been swept into the sea. So as the line wraps around the steering column, it begins to frantically spin towards port as the waves are beginning to drag the ship sideways. Third round, y'all get to move. So, yeah, everybody can hear Captain Three Rings shout as she goes overboard.
I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, you overboard!
I'm going for it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, make an athletics check to try and haul her up back onto deck.
Would you say I was still raging?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna grab the wheel and try to steady us.
Okay, make an athletics check. Oh, wait, no, you know what? Make a survival check.
Do I have
17.
advantage or just regular?
It's just regular, straight. Unless Ez or somebody wants to try and help you. If they have proficiency in survival.
If I'm
21.
not prone, am I able to? Or do I have to wait till I'm not prone anymore?
You would have to spend half your movement to be pulled up, or have Rita try and pull you up. What's your roll, Nate?
21.
21. So as you begin to straighten out the ship and kind of sideways crest over the next wave, you can see the largest of them all is about to hit you guys.
I'm gonna request that my sister pull me up so that way I can go to the steering wheel.
The helm.
Thank
I love
you.
you. I love you so
sorry,
much.
guys. I'm so tired.
Oh,
Don't
Sink-
get help.
Sinky,
What?
Sinky, this shit not looking good. There, water, you not like coming in boat.
No.
It's coming up. What do we do?
I'm gonna turn the boat really quick.
What happens if you get
Okay.
wet?
Rita, what was your athletics check to bring up Inca?
Oh,
She did not roll yet.
It was. No, I thought I did.
You rolled to catch her, but
Oh, okay.
you're kind of just holding her there.
Okay. So. Okay. So, I rolled a 19.
Okay, that'll easily pass.
So what I'd like to do is, as I'm like so I caught her, and then I'm gonna like use that momentum and just like swing her over to the wheel.
That's way farther than you could throw somebody, but you could probably, because the main mast is taller than the mid mast, you could throw her to the mid mast.
We'll throw her to the mid mast,
and from the mid mast, she could make her way down to the helm, where Forge Finder is.
Okay,
I will do that.
Cognac, as you pull Captain Earrings up, how would you like to do it? How would you like to pull 3 earrings up?
Like you would pick up a cat by like the scruff of the neck.
So like she goes overboard, you don't go for the rope, you like grab her by the scruff of her neck and just lift her up onto the boat.
She's gonna
Pretty much. I've got that rage trace going on. I'm just all like, nope, you do not leave us, Captain.
That's not how rage works, but okay.
Hey man, I'm allowed to use it to gain advantage on athletics.
Okay.
Calm you down though, because you didn't make an attack.
no, then it goes away.
The way he explained that made much more sense. Sound like a Frenchman. So
just massive amounts of pressure. Just do the thing, do the thing, do the thing.
Yeah. So as you pull 3 rings back up onto the deck, she falls on top of you, and then immediately stands up, and 2 people are crewing her ship. As the 3rd wave, you guys begin to crest and go through it.
I would like to cast Bless on the people on the bottom.
Okay. So, Medallion, Umari, and Sinky all get Bless.
And I would like to use my movement speed, if possible, to go unprone and then latch onto Omari's shoulder.
Okay.
Everybody come in. Sinky, come here. And I'm gonna like open my arms for like a come in, and like I'm gonna like hold you guys all tight.
Like a bro hug.
Like I'm gonna hold them tight.
Okay.
He
So
doesn't want to close his
We're
eyes.
not there yet.
Come here, Bruden. Water
so
getting rough.
immediately,
Water
are
getting
you
rough.
a willing creature?
Since I'm proficient in steering technically on my character sheet, is it possible I know exactly what to do in this scenario?
So because you and Good Forge Binder are both crewing the helm, I will give you guys advantage on the survival check to pierce through this wave.
Tara would have used his movement speed to get up, and then you didn't resolve what happened on the second wave for us. I rolled a 19 while I'm in the air. I'm sorry, 18. I'm sorry, 18, because it's 19 on a die -1 for athletics.
Okay, so an 18 just passes it.
On On the
I
second
got a
wave.
dirty 20.
On the second wave.
All right.
I got a
And
17.
Zatara straight up failed it.
Yeah, Zatara straight up failed it. So Zatara's already on the ground as he stands up, and the second wave hits him and smashes him back into the back of the deck. He's just knocked prone again, since he's already on the ground.
Poor guy.
Get him!
By the way,
So-
Sinky, do you come into like Umari's arms to get to the nice cluster here?
Are you a willing creature?
Well, I didn't have a choice. You just grabbed us.
Make that.
Okay.
So if you're a willing creature, like Medeline is,
Okay.
he can just pick you up. But if you're an unwilling creature, he has to make a check.
Yeah, are you coming to me and like willingly letting this happen, or?
Are you letting him pick you up, or are you gonna struggle?
I willingly let him grab
Okay.
me, I guess.
All right.
Okay, so the both of you are being carried by Umari. I'd say this puts Umari at encumbrance, which just limits his movement.
Oh, I'm not
You're
going
not over
nowhere.
encumbered. You're just encumbered.
Yeah.
But it's not going to give you disadvantage on saves or anything because you already have disadvantage. You're drunk.
Just having a rough fucking
But we're blessed.
Yeah,
But you are blessed.
it is important.
Okay.
Blessings be upon us.
Encumbrance, but we're not
I made him for the morning.
We're already over encumbrance. Yeah, I get it.
Diliu had failed and is smashed into the side of the ship. Heidi had failed and she smashed into the fuck, what is this part of the boat called?
Bow.
The bow.
No, the bow is where she's sitting. I'm talking about the
turn.
The poop deck.
it's the screw that holds the anchor. There's a word for it and I don't remember it.
Yeah, I know that.
That fucking thing. The anchor's mounting. That's what I'm gonna call it. She gets slammed into that. Boerth and Dejarkal, to their credit, don't even stumble as this wave hits them. And it's almost like the water bends around Boerth as it hits him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at the beginning of the third round, Inca and Forgebinder, you guys have advantage on survival. You guys can use whichever modifier you guys want from the two of you, but you guys gain advantage on the roll.
Dirty 20 when I rolled.
I rolled a 17.
Damn, we are on a roll tonight, kids.
I know.
Okay.
Damn well better be. It's a storm.
So the people who are above deck are going to make a strength saving throw. DC 18.
Jesus.
Yes, this is the biggest wave of them all as you guys are on your way out of the storm.
That's rough, kids. That's a very difficult save.
It is a very difficult save, but luckily, Nate thought ahead and moored everybody to the boat. So nobody gets insta-gibbed by being washed out into the ocean. The people who are below deck are going to have to make a strength saving throw. But instead of being washed away, it's versus being battered by the crate stuff that
Cargo.
still haven't the cargo that hasn't been secured yet.
So if I'm holding them all, instead of getting advantage because I have disadvantage, can I do a straight roll with them all, kind of like helping me stay sturdy? Because you said I'm encumbrance. We are heavy as one load.
And then advantage you?
Our rolls together?
Are either of them proficient in athletics?
You guys tell me.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. Then we'll all just roll. That's fine.
Yeah.
Roll your guidance too, man.
Yeah. Don't forget to roll bless.
Okay.
It's a D4.
So you're asking for athletics or strength saving throw? Which one?
Athletics check.
Okay. Athletics is a +4. You said disadvantage. That is a 12 and a natural 1. So that's a 5 plus the bless is a 2. So 7.
Oh boy.
Yep. I'm holding on to you guys. The wave hits. It's like, oh!
So Umari is knocked prone. And to his credit, Sinky lands on his feet. What
Yeah.
about Meadly?
I got a 14.
Roll
A
your bless too.
Roll your bless too.
That's the blessed.
That is with bless? Oh no. So you also fail, and you're gonna get battered by some cargo that's down here. You each take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I know, I was about to cry.
Because you've already taken like 10.
My first
I
one.
know, right?
My first one was 10. Yeah.
So Will, you and Three Earrings are going to make your strength saving throws.
Yep.
The people on top are making saving throws. I want to be clear about that. But you're gonna. Oh my.
There we go.
I was gonna say you're gonna get advantage because you're also being helped by Three Earrings, but it kind of doesn't matter. Like, you have control of Three Earrings. She's grappled by you.
Okay. Yep. We
And
are good.
I rolled a 19, so I got lucky there.
Okay. Forge Binder passes. Cognac passes with ease as you just like brace yourself and put your back to this wave and like pull this cat woman underneath you.
Keep the cat safe.
Inca.
Before Inca rolls, can I use Bardic Inspiration?
You can.
Okay. Use Bardic Inspiration, and I'll start singing the creepy Willy Wonka song as they're going.
Oh no!
Going.
And there's no telling where we're going.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think we're handling ourselves pretty well.
You guys really fucking are.
Now, Inca, that being said, Inca, what did you roll?
I think she might be AFK.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
What's your athletic saving throw? I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, hang on. With Bardic Inspiration? How much
Yep.
Bardic Inspiration?
I think her Bardics are a D6 right now.
D6.
Yeah, 1d6. You can add
so
that
that
to
would-
your saving throw.
You guys are really
That's
lucky.
fi-
Nate thought
That's
ahead.
15.
Like,
I like
honestly,
to thank my guide.
clutch as fuck.
I like to thank my guide, Treasure Planet, for giving me the idea.
Right? Right?
I got 15.
A 15 and?
I kind of realized how pissed off like two of my characters went. What the fuck?
Sorry, a 15 and?
And what?
Is that the total roll? The
Yeah.
strength save? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it was. Oh, wait, no. I thought it was athletic save.
Right? Because
No. The people below deck are making athletics checks to kind of push the boxes out of the way as they're sliding around. You guys are actively being pushed off by a wave crashing into the ship, so that's a saving throw.
Well, give me a second then. I'm sorry.
Ez.
Alright, and that's sorry, it is still a 15.
It is still a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. You were nearly swept off the ship, but luckily for you, there is, well, I guess unluckily for you, there is behind you a ballista with a javelin loaded into it, and you're gonna smash into it and take a d6 of damage.
Okay.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Okay.
Ez.
Okay. So I rolled rather poorly,
Mm-hmm.
and so did Zatara. So as I'm flying through the air, and like I'm trying to do my best to just navigate this storm like an owl in the air there, and as I see this wave coming, don't know if it's gonna help at all, but like instinctively I just cast absorb elements, water, like just
cold
ice damage, yeah, just cold damage, just thinking like maybe it's gonna I don't know, nothing, but just instinctively, like, just it happens. It's like it's
So as the wave smashes you into the ship and Zatara into the ship, I will have both of you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Which I think is like half of your health.
almost.
Oof.
Ugh.
Um, how about Rita? Did Rita pass the save? No. Rita, you're knocked prone and fall out of the main mast, and you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the deck and kind of go skidding backwards over the grates to the hold.
Oh no,
How
big
many
feather.
points of bludgeoning?
It's bludgeoning.
How many points again?
3. Boerth, Dajarkal, Heidi, and Dilu need to make their saves. Will already made the one for 3 rings because she's being carried by him. Okay, that's nice. Deliu is swept off the ship, but again, he's moored, so he's kind of just dragging in the ocean and taking cold damage. Boerth rolled a 17 plus 6. Boerth weathers it just fine. And apparently Dajarkal and Heidi are also very, very prepared for this wave as you guys pierce through this wave as it comes crashing down and sweeping across the ship. The ship begins to tilt forward as it comes crashing down the other side of this wave into the ocean below. And as you guys look up, anybody who's facing skyward looks above and sees in the eye of this storm is a massive creature. If anyone would like to make perception checks or is facing skyward, I can give you more information about what it might be.
I rolled a 16.
A 16. That's pretty good.
Go ahead and
Uh,
roll one for me.
I rolled a
I've
nat
seen
20
roll
with a
for-
22
A nat 20?
for a 22.
Nice.
Oh my.
That's a 14 for me.
Don't mind me. The game just froze. I'm bringing it back up.
Oh,
You gotta click and do some stuff every now and then there, Will.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that'd probably help.
I don't think anybody's beating a 22.
Mm-mm.
So those who roll below a 15, you kind of look up and see like this shimmering gold shape in the eye of the storm as it's flying southwest. Those who rolled above a 15 would see what seems to be like it's a six-limbed creature that's beating its wings as it flies with this storm in the eye of the storm. And Ez, you've read about shit like this, and you've got good vision as it is. As you hone in and squint really hard, you can almost make out the form of a golden dragon.
It's like, wait a second.
Why?
Shit.
This is after like landing
Why
back
though?
down on the ground and on the ship, like wounded, just rolling over, wings sprawled ground out. Is this an illusion? Is is this really happening? Is anyone else seeing this? This can't be real.
Ho ho.
I get up. I look like one of those seagulls that are covered in oil, but I'm just a bird covered in water, just
Aw.
flopping it off. And did anyone else see that up there? I mean, I can't be the only one.
See what?
See what now?
It was. It looked distinctly like a golden dragon. That's why I think I'm going crazy.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Flying in the storm. I couldn't have been the only.
I'm seeing a lot of cat, not a lot of whatever.
I mean, I
you're
know I
seeing.
saw something, but
Well, I'll
get
just mark that
dragon?
as one of my random vision.
My focus was on the sea. I didn't do that. So
Since Inka and I have been, since we were kind of raised in this, would we know anything about like dragons popping up in this freaking ocean?
What?
So you guys are all from this world. You have a pretty good idea. Dragons aren't common. Like, none of you have seen dragons outside of picture books. Uncommon.
Tell you what, I cast minor illusion and show them exactly what I've seen.
So as you guys look at his minor illusion, you'd see like a little 5-foot image of this golden scaly lizard, and as it's beating its wings, the wings make a ripple from the front of it all the way down its tail to the back of it.
Jeez.
And
So-
it has 12 long finger-like whiskers for a beard coming out of it.
anything else you saw besides this?
Maybe, but I have to kind of figure out if these are just visions of the future or illusions, or if I'm going crazy. Either way, it's fun.
It's fun. Everything's fine.
Well, considering no one has ever really seen
It's
dragons.
fine. We're on the water and he sees a dragon. How many times has this happened?
Enough for me to
Said he
count
was
on one
going
hand.
crazy.
We don't know that.
He just said he was going
Dang.
crazy.
We're rolling around downstairs.
We'll discuss this when we reach port.
If we do.
We're gonna reach port.
If we do.
So as
Fine.
you guys are arguing about whether this dragon was real, everybody's licking their wounds and clearing back from all these big waves that have been battering you for the past hour. Three Rings is gonna push Cognac off of her
Aw.
and just go, I think I need to see to my ship. If you don't mind, Captain Cognac. Why
Fair
don't you go
enough.
down to the hold and see if you can't get these people something good like honey or Fizztech.
I'll see what I can scrounge up.
And Three Rings is gonna relieve Forgeminder and Inca of the helm.
All right.
And as you guys pull away, she kind of like reaches back and digs through one of the many pockets in her clothes and pulls out like a small fistful of gold coins, and then puts some in Forgebinder's hand and some in Inca's hand. You guys each get 5 gold pieces. And she says, "You did a good job taking care of the ship. If you hadn't intervened when you did, hadn't thought of tying us down and mooring us to the ship when you had, I might be swimming in the sea right now. That doesn't seem like it would be a good thing. You have my thanks."
Glad to have steered your ship at least once.
Nod my head, say Captain, and then I go back to my area.
So yeah, the seas are still choppy and rough, but you guys are out of the worst of it. As the sky begins to clear, you guys look behind you, and even Ethelrib isn't sure. He actually saw what he saw. You can see that this dragon is headed west towards I gotta look at the fucking map now. Which island is this? Which island is west?
I'm sorry, Caleb. How much gold did we get from
5.
5?
gold.
Thank you.
Cinco, 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 cinco.
Boy.
Boy.
And
So-
Cognac's just gonna be like,
the golden dragon that you guys had seen is flying westward towards the island of God, do I not have this map labeled? What the fuck? Busil.
Can you spell that?
Busil is Buicille, and
Thank you.
Busil is the capital island of this nation, but she doesn't seem like this golden dragon doesn't seem like it has a heading for the capital city. It's that general direction.
We'll remember that.
I'm sure he will. So to kind of explain to the other guys, Will and Ron, and if Steven were here, Steven, are really sus because the main character, the main protagonist, and DMPC of the other session I'm running is a golden dragon.
mhm.
Oh.
So they're just a little sus about
can-
that, I'm
Just a
sure.
bit. Just a bit.
I think
Guys,
he's pretty good in history, so I think he'd be like,
I just
Yeah.
what?
gotta warn you guys. It is midnight now, and
Yes.
I have a 5-year-old that really needs to go to bed.
Fair
Oh
enough.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and log out. I leave Inca in your capable hands. Do me proud.
Oh, shit.
Talk to you guys soon, okay? Good night,
Okay.
everybody.
Good night, Leslie.
Good
Night.
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 So yeah, as you guys clear the worst of the weather, and the ship still being battered about, Three Rings is going to adjust the ship's heading with the help of Inca. Yeah. What are the rest of you going to be doing?
Cognac's gonna go downstairs and be all like, "The fuck did I just walk into?"
You see
Hey.
Umari, Midlin, and Sinky kind of in a pile.
I'm not
Sinky's
sure I
probably
want to know.
standing.
Just
I don't even explain to me. I do not want to know.
what the hell even happened? Like, do we have an earthquake?
Yes, in the ocean we had a storm.
Ocean
Yeah.
quake.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Those. Could you let go a bit?
Oh, yeah. Well, I fell down.
Anyway, there may or may not have also been a dragon. Anyway, I'm going to get us all some soup. I'm just going to pretend I did not see what I saw.
Oh,
No, wait, hold on. The
Oh.
dragon? What kind of what?
soup?
Yes, a dragon.
Uh,
A dragon.
okay.
And also soup.
That's it. I mean, I like the soup, but really,
Yes,
I'll
like,
help you
you
with
know.
I'll help you with the soup. I'm gonna get up and like feather myself off here and like make sure that my tunic's all good and try to just see that I didn't spill shit all over myself and just be like, I'll help with soup. Soup okay. Just
like is it flying away right now? Is it still there? And then I run up and I go,
It is gone. Yes. Oh, there he goes.
I
cognac.
don't know. See his ocean like
Cognac, my
Get
head
back down.
fucking hurts.
Nope.
Cognac.
Yeah,
My head
see
hurts.
the rough ocean, waves as big as you are tall, smashing into the side of the ship, and you're just like, fuck that.
No, hang on. Ha no.
Cognac, my brain thump in my head. It not feel good.
Yes.
Yeah, mine too. That's your problem up there. It was a problem down here. So let's just.
That happens sometimes.
The cargo that's down here is all scattered around.
Okay, how we help? What we need? What are we doing?
Organize this. We will fix.
Yes, you all organize that. I will get the soup. Soup.
Yeah.
Soup.
Yeah, sure. You go upstairs for the soup.
I don't even know how this
We'll do
was.
that.
Just like how I organize. Okay, I'm just gonna start stacking
matter.
the crates
Okay,
on each other.
We're fine, Mr. Captain Fishman.
That is Captain Cognac.
Guys,
That's what I said, right?
guys, they said there was a dragon up there.
Close enough. Yes, there was a dragon. It is gone now. It is fine.
So Will, as you enter this back room, you can see that all these peasants are fucking terrified.
Oh right, we're carting refugees.
like the kids crying.
Oh,
The little kids crying their eyes out. You can't tell if it's a boy or a girl, but they're crying their fucking head. They're crying their head off. Their grandmother's trying to comfort them. Phil McCracken is like shakily drinking a beer. He's like, "Oh man, I knew this is how it was gonna go. Oh fuck."
Oh come on! I could have rum at least. What a fucking loser.
Some guy, he seems like really thrilled about this. He's like, "Hell yeah, yeah, man, storms, yeah." Whoa.
that guy.
Did you have
You
a
get the touch.
death wish?
And Gertrude's just praying. She's praying to Umberly.
Oh.
Just please don't kill us. At least not now.
Umberly, I've been devoted to you my whole life. Don't fucking drown me.
Not like this. Anything but this.
Going still is in a very dirty dwarven way because we're all okay. Fine, we're good. So I just walk away.
Anyways, the storm has passed. It is fine now. The other captain, the captain of this ship is not dead.
The proper captain.
Yes, the proper ship captain is alive. I made sure of that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. She is fluffy. You guys wouldn't know, but I would now. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
I go to a mommy and I just give him the underbox
that's
and go.
really awkward. That's a really awkward thing to say because, like, you were in Restate's cabin.
Yeah. You go in.
I mean, the shift Nolans, they're really liberal with their love anyway. So
they don't care.
They don't care. They're peasants.
Oh, Big Mama's gonna love this.
You all may make soup. Anything warm. I do not particularly care for the flavor.
So
Phil
Phil McCracken says, "Well, fuck. I guess we can scrape together like some vegetable stew or something. Do you mind helping?"
Not exactly the captain's job, but fine, I guess. I suppose.
Well, I mean, you're not the captain of this ship.
Oh shit!
Yeah, for the other in the ship, I was like, we've been making soup this whole time, man.
Look, I'm on top deck and I felt part of that burn for you.
There you go. There you go.
I slapped him. I was like, Mom, say something.
It's the cat's cat.
You're right. He's cold nuts.
It is not cold nuts.
So above deck.
Then you tell me the condition you have.
What is Rita currently doing, battered and bruised as she
And I was
is?
like, okay, it's good.
Wringing out her.
That was a good stinger, Joe. Just
Okay.
let it seethe. Okay.
What's a stinger?
I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Rita's wringing out her fingers and trying to like take stock of everybody and see if anybody is missing, like any random crew members that did get knocked off.
So as you go around, you can see that Dilu he's been dragged back up on the ship, but he's not moving.
Oh, buddy, I'm gonna check on him.
Okay?
Dude, stop farting.
So as you come to his very pale human body, make a medicine check.
Oh no!
Because he was in the water for a minute before
Oh,
bullets could get to him.
Let me go up there.
I mean, if you would like to come up here, Midland, you can assist her with a medical check.
I'll do a medical check.
Okay.
I don't like people dying.
that's an 11 for me.
Where's my abilities?
You can tell something's wrong. Having been on a ship for a couple years now, you can tell something's wrong. You just really don't know what.
Is this a D20?
It is a D20 check, and you would add your medicine.
23. 23.
Damn.
Nice.
Dang.
So, Midland, you hear her go, "Oh no, what happened? What happened to Dilu? Why isn't he breathing?" And you're like, "Oh shit, drowning!" And you come rushing up the stairs. You kind of like stumble. You fall over a crate or something. And then you get back up, and you're like, "Fuck." So as you come over to Dilu, you can tell Dilu's not breathing.
You gonna give him CPR?
You have the option of giving him CPR with that kind of roll. Do you want to
Oh my
save?
God.
Water out.
I would love to save this man's life.
Okay, so you roll him on his onto his side, and you do the Heimlich maneuver to try and make him spit up any water he's choked down. And once that's been done, you try the Heimlich maneuver. And I'm just gonna roll a % die behind the screen
Oh shit.
to see how effective you are.
Oh shit.
Thank God.
We gonna find out.
We're
We'll
about
find
to
out
find
today.
out how good of a healer you are.
Do I need to sell you some cash? I mean, I'm just saying, you need anything?
What is that?
That shit. There's way
Dear
too
God,
many.
Dude, there's so
Right.
many, there's so many
46?
numbers there, man.
Is that 45?
It's also see-through to the light. You can't even see it.
True. I rolled a 45.
Oh, you're like, oh, he's half
I don't
dead.
know what that means.
That's
He's
not-
half drowned.
Not passing.
So
Even U.S. standard does not passing.
Give that boy bless. Give him bless.
Killing him unless.
Dead.
so as you're performing your CPR,
Whoa! I don't know if this will work. Can I use create or destroy water inside of his lungs? Or is he dead?
so as you're having him cough up his water and you're trying to give him CPR, it does not seem to be taking. And you try again and again and again and another attempt until finally, after about 30 seconds of absolute bone-chilling horror, he goes and takes his first breath of air since he went under.
Oh, he's screwed.
That's some
Complete moral victory over the storm.
He got brain damage.
He doesn't seem like he's all there, but he is breathing. on his own.
I see
Oh,
this
yeah.
is an absolute win.
Yeah.
Your wounds could assist in.
Hey,
Make it
you
feel
died. How
better.
you feeling? My ribs are broken.
That means you're still alive. Good.
Is the whole
Don't take me to court.
the brain damage thing something that cure wounds could assist in?
You're welcome to try.
Perhaps healing word.
You're welcome to try.
We'll mend them.
Remember when Esmeralda got struck by lightning? It's like an elemental factor. It's like
Hey, I have a question. Who wants to roll 2d8 for me?
Sure.
I can do that.
I won't be responsible for what happens here.
Oh,
Alex is ready for that all the time.
That's a 3 and a 3.
Okay.
Do as you will. Do as you will.
Sorry, Phil McCracken. You just couldn't feel that cracking, you know?
Fill that crack in.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a face to the owl.
So,
You got me smoking, I'm so stressed.
That band the bottles, you know. Phil McCracken.
While you save Dilyu's life, he takes a permanent 3 points of Constitution and 3 points of int damage.
oh, buddy.
Ah.
It's not bad. He's just like half disabled.
So his int goes from an 8 to a 5.
Oh, ouch.
And his con goes from a 12 to a 9.
So I don't think he's actually quite Forrest Gump level at that point.
He's getting there.
Well,
No, he's beyond.
let me put it like this.
Not on Umari's level now.
Hey.
Creatures that have far lower intelligence than he does. But a griffin has 1 point less intelligence than he does. And a kobold has 2 more.
So he can count with his hoof.
So he's asking the right questions. He just doesn't understand the answers.
Kind of.
That's a curse, man. I actually want to use that.
Assuming he can even still speak.
Yeah.
Loop.
So I just want you guys to know that this is a thing that can happen to you guys if you guys drown.
That fucking sucks.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't drown. It's gonna suck.
Got a constitution of 18 and an intelligence of 12, Kelly.
You guys killed somebody already?
Oh no!
Nice.
One of the NPCs got washed overboard.
You could drown all day.
And half drowned. The fact that he had a line wrapped around him saved his life, but he took 3 points of Constitution and 3 points of Intelligence damage permanently.
Oh, damn.
He's.
And I was just informing them that that is a thing that can happen to you.
Not to me, though. To you guys, but not to me.
Yeah, no. You'd be fine. You can just breathe underwater. You're good. Unless.
Unless what?
Fish can drown, can't they?
Unless it's not oxygenated water.
Yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure fish can drown.
Yeah, they
are you
could drown
trying
if you
to
take them
tell
out of
me
the
I can?
water.
Are you trying to tell me I can't swim in the elemental plane of water? That I can't breathe that?
But you could breathe there. You could breathe there.
I was thinking
But, like,
soda.
I can't
But,
live
like,
in
Yeah,
this
I mean,
salt
obviously
liquid.
I can't breathe soda. I
You
can't.
can't breathe soda. You can't breathe wine.
Ooh.
You will drown if you go in those.
Bruh, if you can make club soda constantly, that'd be great.
Hold on. You're going to die if you go at any other substance other than water because most fish breathe underwater when water moves across their gills. But if the gills are damaged or water cannot move across them, the fish can suffocate. They don't technically drown because they don't inhale the water, but they die from the lack
They
of
breathe
oxygen.
through the water.
You
pretty
just
much, yeah.
Google can fish drown.
Yep.
You just figure out how fish breathe? Like,
That's basically how it
But
is.
he has both gills and lungs. That's the thing.
Yeah, so you
okay,
need the
he's an
components
amphibian.
is it still needs to be H2O. You need the oxygen factor to the thing you're swimming in.
Mhm.
Ooh, be weary, little fish.
Well,
I
no.
mean-
If you want to really
You-
technical about it, you can't be freshwater unless you're like a saltwater crocodile or something. I don't know.
Yo.
You're telling me to be wary, but like, here you are with your no gills and your lungs. So I mean,
I got swim speed. Fuck out of here.
so what if you have a swim speed? You still don't have gills.
I could hold my
I have
breath
a
for 3
I have
minutes.
a swim
4
speed.
minutes.
I have a swim speed. You ain't special.
Yeah. Just be a lungfish and you just break out of your mucus cocoon when you're ready. And
But I don't need a mucus cocoon. He does
Anyway.
maybe, but not me.
On topic. Get back on topic.
Sorry about that.
much Zada because I'm Craven the Hunter.
Just you wanted to like drive the fact home that he could like lose this factor. You technically can.
Middling saves Dilyu's life.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't seem to be all there. As Ulworth scoops him up in his arms and is going to take this human below deck to rest. He kind of shoots Middling a look and goes, "Yeah, thank you. I don't think Dilyu's going to be able to say it himself, but thank you." And he takes Dilyu back to his bunk, and he's gonna look over Dilyu and make sure Dilyu's all right for the next few hours.
I give that one, the Indian tear, the one teardrop rolls down my cheek.
Oh.
I'm still drunk, so I'm sad now.
Now you're sad drunk.
It's the worst.
Been sad drunk most of your life, so you're pretty used to it.
I stagger up to Bus and I say, "Yep, water shit," and then I go back down.
I'd like to run up to Rita and give her a hug and apologize for kicking her. Because I'm so sad now.
Did I find anything else in the downstairs? Like gems or anything?
You don't seem to find any treasure. You find stuff like there's medicine. There's all kinds of specialty food goods.
Okay, I don't bug with that. It's just more like I'm just interested in the guns.
Well, let me rephrase that. Where are you searching? Because that does change what you would find. You're searching down here in the whole. Will come over to the.
Yes. There you go.
You're searching like the inside of the hold area here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're
I
going.
don't think your stream anymore, Will.
Yeah, you don't have to stream up.
Oh, crap. Oh, give me 1 second. 1 second. I got this. I got you. I don't know why it wasn't streaming. There you go. We're good. We're all good. My bad. We're good.
So you'd be searching around here in the cargo hold?
That where I haven't searched around?
Yeah. That's where you searched already. There is an area you haven't been in.
Where's that?
You haven't been into Captain Three Earrings' quarters.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Then no.
Okay. So you find all kinds of specialty goods, all kinds of ammunition for their guns, for their cannons particularly, medicine, foodstuffs, candles, trade goods, things that aren't directly worth large amounts of money to you.
No. And I organize them weirdly because even though I'm being really fucking awkward about it, just like.
So like you're opening every crate, looking at what it is, and then assorting them by alphabetical order.
Yeah, something like that. So, what are you doing? It's like, I'm just fucking making things good. Yeah.
Sorting shit. You pull out a label gun and start labeling shit.
Yeah.
+1 labels.
And who's gonna ask the guy who has a pistol and a blunderbuss on him anyways?
But yeah. As Inca and Three Rings are steering the ship and making headway, you guys pass your first storm check as a group. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
That last one was very difficult, and you made it through because you planned ahead. Somewhat.
Yeah.
I think the bottom deck was just really drunk and hugging each other, but we tried.
We had to make like
Right.
half the saves.
Oh, they tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys are settling down for the night, and the storm finally fully passes, and the seas are left less rough, less murderous and vile. Yeah. Three Rings is going to turn control of the ship over to Inca for the night, and go to her stateroom.
I'm actually gonna try and intercept her on the way there.
Okay.
I'm gonna simply like, Captain Three Rings. Might I just take a moment of your time? I have a quick question.
Yes. What is it?
I'm a bit of a caster, as you might have noticed. I'm looking for a particular component, and you might have access to it that I don't. I don't really have at the moment. Do you happen to have a diamond?
A diamond.
I'd buy it off you. I have 50 gold pieces. That's the size I'm looking for. If you happen to have something equivalent.
I might have something, but if you don't mind waiting here, I might go fetch it for you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. That's absolutely very kind of you.
So she goes down to her stateroom, and Senki, while you guys are organizing the shit, you would see her enter her stateroom for a moment, and then come back out carrying a small pouch. And she comes back to Ez and says, would this be the appropriate size for what you need? And she holds out it's a very small diamond. Not very big. But you'd be able to judge that it's roughly the right component for your spell.
Perfect. And then I just produced 50 gold pieces. I was like, this is exactly what I needed. I can't thank you enough. You've been more than kind.
What do you need this diamond for? As she counts out your gold pieces and makes sure there's 50 there.
Well, if my calculations are correct, and I just point at a random object or whatever, and choose cold and cast chromatic orb cold on something.
So you just shoot an ice ball, an ice blast at something, and like the wet water on the deck that it hits freezes over instantly.
Yes.
She goes, that's actually a fairly neat spell. If I recall, I think I've seen Boas do something similar. But his is not so controlled.
I can do more than nice too. I actually have access to several different types. Rather good on the fly. But thanks again. Is there anything you need of me?
Well, now that I think of it, I have several things to take care of in town. Perhaps if you can acquire the money or the item itself, I'm thinking I might need access to talismans of water breathing. I know someone in Chantamar can create them. However, I have personally run out. So when we get to town, if you could keep your eyes open for me.
That is a reasonable task, absolutely.
And then she's going to continue on to her stateroom unless someone else is going to stop her.
And I kind of just give a head nod and avoid her path and just very happily just throw it back to my little roost that I've tucked away.
And I'm not an airway anyways, so.
I'm going to deduct that from her loot. Gonna deduct that from her loot. Okay. Yeah. Before you guys lay down for a long rest, is there anything else anybody would like to do?
I am gonna need to round up the pirates and have a chat.
What time would it be?
It's probably late in the afternoon. The ship hit that storm right around noon,
Right.
so it's probably around 6-7 p.m.
Okay.
Just about dinner time.
Sinky, maybe we hold out from the drinking for tonight. Things got weird.
Again, what the fuck did I just walk into? God.
Why are you here? Go
Yeah,
away.
you're here?
Fucking
What are you
Christ.
doing here? Why are you so weird? Why are you eavesdropping?
I'm the captain. It's my job to eavesdrop. God.
And you get right to the ship. Not of this ship.
Yeah. It's me, the big man, and an owl. What do you have? A person, a big man, and an owl? Like, what the fuck is the difference? Like,
What do you eavesdrop about?
Oh.
Yes.
So you're
Yes,
going
I do.
out soup, Will?
Yeah. I'm going out soup. And occasionally mentioning to any pirate-specific characters, hey, we need to talk. We need to talk. Talk. Hi.
Can we go?
What?
So is
Choose
soup
what
on
characters
the?
you want to talk to. Choose what characters you want to talk to.
Umari helped deliver soup.
chance to
No
roleplay.
problem.
Anyone specifically labeled pirate. I mean, if you guys want in, I'll let you guys in. A little sus of Umari because Umari had big mouth.
No, Umari come with you to come help.
Sure.
Maury, just calm down. Take this. I'm gonna give him the blunderbuss.
I'm gonna take it in one
Just
hand.
Just follow my lead.
I only hold this, yeah? I seen you use this on fish.
You only hold, no use. Only hold.
Yeah.
You're a fighter, right?
Oh yeah.
You'd know how to use this.
Yeah.
It's a martial weapon.
I pull it back and I'm just like, this feel good. Umari like.
Umari like gun. Actually, if you got big enough, you could probably carry around the cannons like a bazooka.
So you know what happens when you become Rune Knight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know how it works.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna carry the blunderbuss, kind of like a. I imagine I'm big enough for it to look like a small shotgun.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna carry it with me. And
Yeah, he just cocks it for no reason. He just like a bunch of. Yeah.
Umari
like, why do you keep doing that? That doesn't do anything. He's like, amazing.
So I'm just gonna come around with cognac. I guess the
with
gun in
soup
one
and a
hand and a
gun.
bowl of soup in the other, just sipping it back. Just.
Umari's like, well, let's go up, and then I took my pistol out. And,
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, Sinky and Midlin, you guys come too. Be good time.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
As Cognac approaches Inca tries to do that thing that Three Rings did, where she's not looking at where the ship's going but still guiding it, and then immediately goes, nope.
What?
You
Kelly
really
Phillips.
don't need to do that.
Nope. Watching where I'm going. Nope. Unnatural. Don't like it. Not right.
Fair enough.
Kelly.
I'm sorry.
Kelly.
Can I just ask, what's the damage
Sorry.
on a blunderbuss?
2d12.
Jesus. Okay. Does that
Takes an action to load.
okay? Does it plus your dex modifier?
Oh, I got a +1 on
2d12
it because
plus
I
Dex.
I added it to it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a +1 blunderbuss right now.
Plus your
So
dexterity.
it's 2d12 plus Dex plus 1.
Okay. Okay. So 2d12 plus 3. Okay.
Hmm.
I will just add that there.
Let's see if I
Dang.
can wake up.
That is-
Meow.
Saria, I'll have her own like lazy ass coos going on. We're like,
There she is. She's awake. She got too
Yeah.
comfortable. But yeah,
Dude, I'm surprised you gave me that gun.
Kodiak, who all are you rounding up?
Well, it was gonna be just the pirates, but I guess Mick fucking everybody.
Okay.
Fucking.
yeah.
I not
So-
met him.
so-
Is he one of the peasants?
As you round up everybody, Djarkal and Heidi are going about their rounds.
Not getting suspicious of it all of a mutiny. Nowhere near that
But
idea.
everyone's on like the cockpit with like,
Like I was gonna try and be all chill about it, but no, everybody want to get in. Oh well, we're all in.
you never asked us about it.
We're in it now. Too late.
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical about it, you guys are all strangers on this ship, so like the
Yeah.
whole crew's just a little sus of you.
I mean, yeah.
I think we're all sus of everyone. I mean, like, we just escaped from a sickened island as well.
Yeah, you guys have known each other for a total of like 2 days.
Yeah.
Umari
But yeah.
We're like
only know
all
himself. for
ordered.
2
We're
days.
like,
So
like Sinky's got his repeating musket and a hammer, and then he's also got
Mhm.
Umami with a fucking shotgun. And we're like,
I'm
Okay.
sticking with the name Umami now.
It's
Has
Umari.
since like our last session at all? Like we had a long rest since then.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You guys are actually gonna finish one now.
Mhm.
Like after you guys have this conversation, it would be long rest time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cognac. Oh, let's deliver soup. People be hungry.
Yeah.
What be problem? Why hesitation?
You see,
Hey,
That's
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna,
you don't need to talk to the damn thing every
I
single
feel
time.
sorry whoever's fucking just steering
I'm
the
just gonna
boat. He's
start
like,
a timer now.
I think it's like a 2-minute timer.
No, it's a 5-minute timer.
Oh, okay.
What be
a
hesitation?
5-minute timer.
So Stray Earrings has asked me to
3 earrings. I thought
Yeah.
it was 3 earrings.
3 rings. I don't fucking know. It's a cat. It's a cat.
Cat. Yeah.
The cat with the boobies has offered a deal.
Okay.
If we can help her find some talismans of water breathing, she wishes to go back to the island that was just swallowed up.
What island? There's no island.
The
Exactly.
one
It is
nature
gone
took.
now.
The one nature
That
took.
wasn't.
That makes
That
sense.
wasn't
That's
it.
why
What?
she asked about the talisman of water breathing. Okay.
Okay.
I may
Oh,
I may
she
just
do.
be a drunk owl, but if she wants to go back there, she might know a way to bring the island back.
No.
Why do you want to bring an island? You can't bring an island back.
Okay. What we
Got
need
rid
to,
of one.
What we need to do for medallion?
There's actually a vendor in town where we're going that may sell them. The problem is they're probably going to be expensive.
We can probably work for them.
Or
Little bit of-
Or for
Yeah.
them? What the fuck are you talking about?
no,
We
I
can-
would never do anything like that.
Shifty eyes.
360 like head spin.
I feel sorry, like the headman he just has, like he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what's going on?
Caleb, how's that timer looking? We're halfway. Oh, it's almost done.
We may also possibly be able to get a boat
I mean,
if we.
there's a lot of people here. It looks like we have a couple different factions.
If we keep on steer, we have
Think we need
have
mainland. We want
refugees.
mainland.
Eventually,
What
we have
mainland?
refugees first. Get rid of them. Not saying get rid of them, but then we're done. You get them and us here, we're done.
Okay.
Fair?
Fair.
Are you sure? Because I would enjoy us to all be a crew. I've seen you all fight. Nope.
Yeah. And then I just go up to him and just, I hate everything.
Well, you've been out here for 2 days. And what else is there other than more water out there? On top of that, knowing that there's that crazy beast out in the ocean, it's going to come from more islands. And it's
I don't
going
care about islands. I live on a continent. I live on mountains. Why the fuck am I here?
Hey, Caleb, how many continents are there?
There's mainland. I can post a copy of the world map into the. Actually, let me pause that timer while I do this. I can post that into the session summary tab and pin it.
Oh, I thought you were going to put it up here.
I like the
And
unit.
put it up there.
It's okay. Anyways, yeah, Sinky seems pretty refined on trying to hit mainland, so I think I'm gonna stick my guns out with that, literally.
Yeah, we could do this. You know that land goes up as well. We could like do whatever the fuck we want.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head to bed.
Okay, Nathan.
Good night.
Right.
Good night.
Take care.
Hey man. Yes, we can do whatever. If you go far enough, you find mountain turtles, and they're fucking awesome. So you know.
You like to ride a mountain turtle?
Wait, turtle only live in ocean.
But check this out. And I cast Minor Illusion again, and it's like, but you find these things out here, and the golden dragon thing again. It's like, I've never seen this anywhere else, except for in books.
You want to find this again?
Sure.
This almost.
No, try it again.
This
and then he
almost
does it
take-
again, and it just shows the giant turtle just like snapping vampires' backs and throwing people against. Well, it's like,
Last time you found dragon, ship almost wreck.
I didn't do that. I mean, I never did that. I know of someone who did do that, and then he drowned, and then yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
tell me
dude.
you're not interested in the adventure, though, right? The adventure is half the fun. Is it not?
That's actually pretty convincing. I think Amari's gonna look at Sinky. Point B by Cold Nuts. A full life better than a life quiet with regret.
It is Captain, not Cold Nuts.
What you say, Cold Nut?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I told you.
You stop talking dwarvish. Just listen. Fuck.
His dwarvish accent is terrible.
Yeah. Stop making sense. Ah.
I like to sing about Mona and the Juna and the
Sinky, it not hurt.
Sitara, since when the fuck were you here? Get talking. Talk
It
some
not
sense into this.
Sinky, it not hurt to just try. Things here may turn out okay. We play more craps. Things be okay. And I lean into him. maybe bigger firepower.
Look, Umami, what the fuck? We don't need you having the public display of affection right on top of the fucking ship. Right in front of everyone. Leave it down by the bunks with your firepower and you're weird. You weird me out.
You the
I
one
posted it in
You the
I
one
posted
asking
it
for
in
me, Gold Nut.
Umami, prepare.
Talking about my
And I put my gun up again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight anyone.
I'm not gonna fight anyone, but they were just rude for a moment. So
I've been waiting to.
Okay.
But
I think it sounds like we're down to do the talisman thing as long as we get to shore. That's the most important part.
going, but
As you guys
you didn't see the monster that I saw, Umari,
as you guys are talking,
or whoever is talking.
Boris comes
no,
up from the
did
bottom
not.
of the ship and goes, hey guys, what y'all doing here? Something I need to be concerned about?
No,
Who is it
come,
talking?
join us. Have a drink.
it's a dwarven conversation.
Well, I came up to take over for the night shift of crewing the helm. Y'all are
That's
bundled
great.
up here pretty nicely.
Do you know of a monster that could eat a whole island?
Yes, the one that we just saw 2 days ago.
Oh, you mean the one that ate the island? Yeah, I know that one.
Do you know what it was? We all saw
No.
it. Well, I saw it face to face.
That was nature taking back what is hers.
And Boworth is gonna turn to Amari as he says that, and he goes, "Well, brother, that was anything but natural. I've never actually seen one, but my grandfather was touched by one. And ever since, my family's had sorcerer's blood."
What you...
Produce a picture of a
we
humanoid
do
with minor
a-
illusion and ask point to where he's touched him.
Where did he get the shitting from?
And as you cast your minor illusion, he casts major illusion.
Speak
And around you guys,
open
you
in
see
awe.
the coiled image of the kind of thing that was in the water. And it's got a large, long body and a fluked tail with 4 tentacles. This one has 4 tentacles coming off of it. He says, "My grandfather was touched by one of these some 200 years ago.
And
From what I understand, they're called aboleths."
Ooh.
That's even worse.
I got a book for this.
And from what I understand, aboleths are the natural enemy of all the gods in the universe.
Oh boy.
So that not
At
just
any rate,
not just
That's
Mother
cool.
Nature.
That's interesting. I like that.
at any rate, we've had enough heavy talk. I don't think poor Dilio's gonna be doing any sailing anymore. I think he's just another casualty for this damn adventure.
And he's on the boat with us.
Yes, that was the guy who nearly drowned. Is Dilio.
Wow, he really retained lots of thought.
He dispels the major image and says, "A lot of you should get down, get some rest. The crew and I've got it from here. In the morning, if you'd like, maybe we'll talk more about what that thing was. What I think it was, anyway."
It was.
Yeah. Oh.
Zatara,
Where's
you hear the guy? He said he hates gods. The thing hates like a natural enemy to gods. You should ask your god what it thinks.
What I need to roll for that? D100?
I don't think you have divine intervention yet.
I do not.
No, that's
Do a
level
religion
2.
check. Just do a
I
real
mean,
good.
you could try and pray real quick. I don't think it'll
A
work.
religion check
Try.
+5.
Mm-hmm.
Just pray real good.
Where did the
A dirty
ship
20.
janitor go?
The who?
The guy I was shooting with. Shooting the fish with.
Kijori. Kijori is up on the deck minding the mid-mast.
And he hasn't changed at all.
He hasn't. He seems like he seems a little better than he was, but he also seems like he's hiding from the others, particularly from Three Earrings. Like
So,
he's only coming out for the night shift, trying to stay in his bunk as much as possible. Just being a shifty motherfucker.
Oh, Sinky, Midlin, let's just get some rest. The soup be good. Let's put night to rest. Have sleep. Head
Yeah, do
still
that.
pounding.
I have something to take care of. Because
so I rolled a dirty 20 on religion, and I saw it face. Well, not face to face, but I saw it like. I saw it.
I'm gonna let the owl off and go downstairs for sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go to
you pray to your
Captain's.
god. You pray to your god, Zatara. Wait, what god is it that you worship? Were you worshiping Underburly? Or
I was worshiping Talos.
Talos? Okay. So you worship. You pray to your god Talos, and Talos doesn't answer your message directly. You just get some feelings, and the image that was shown to you by Boerth is burned into your mind, and a deep, deep hatred fills your soul.
Yay.
These Aboleth things, the gods hate them just as much as they hate the gods.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's 1 in the morning.
So right now I'm
It's
just
1 in the
shaking.
morning now. And I think I'm going to be nice enough to call the session there and say that y'all get your long rest.
Half the group went to bed.
And the rest of the night passes peacefully.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
That was fun.
Yeah, yeah. So the checks I had for those waves got more difficult each wave. I did save it, right? Okay. They get more difficult each wave you guys were doing. And as you guys play, there will be more encounters based like that. This one was specifically chosen because it's peaceful. There isn't a hostile entity at the center of the storm. But yeah, I wanted to talk about kind of like how you guys felt that encounter went. Do you think it was fair?
Was that what 3-3 was? 6?
Yes.
Okay. Was like tidal wave?
Yeah. It's a heavy storm.
Okay. Sorry guys, I rolled that.
Oh, the D8s. No, the D8s were for the damage dealt to the fuck was his name? Dilyu. Dilyu, the 2 D8s that you were dealing him were his con score.
Oh,
if
God.
his con score if you dropped it below 2, he'd effectively be dying.
Okay, so it could have been worse. Okay.
Yeah, if you dropped it below 4, he'd effectively be dying.
Okay, just like a behind the screen thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The the storm. I have 100 encounters that I outsourced to 4chan. Rolled up for this setting, and I just picked out 4 of them.
Okay.
And I'm doing them in order of the 4. So the first one I'd rolled the Weresharks. So that's just a sea-based encounter. And then down the list from there until I wrap around back to it is how I'm doing the encounters right now.
Okay, that gives lots of flexibility for sure.
Yeah. And once you guys are done with the training wheels session, or the training wheel segment of the campaign, and you guys get your own ship and you can go out and do whatever you want, the training wheels come off and it's the full D100 list, and I just roll D100, and you guys encounter whatever you encounter, and if you run away or stand and fight, is up to you.
It's the open ocean, man.
You never know what you'll find.
It's the open ocean at that point. Does
We
anybody
are
else
the
want to go
wolves of
first?
the seas.
I kind of wanted to get a gauge for how you guys think the rough weather encounter went. How fair that was.
Well, it's gonna make it to where, like, I know my character learned his lesson where just being outside still can't even avoid the waves. So probably gonna go below deck, considering athletics checks are not his forte.
Mm-hmm.
And then, strangely, I know it accommodates differently compared to small and medium creatures, but I have a higher strength score than Zatara.
So it only counts for small versus medium creatures if you're being grappled. If you're being grappled by a creature that's 2 sizes larger than you, for example, if you're being grappled by a large creature and you're small, they have advantage and you have disadvantage.
Would you like me to stop the recording here or want me to keep going?
No, you can stop the recording here.
Okay.